hardest you ever heard. Ain't this the hardest you ever heard? Bass make my face hurt. Shake break my brain work when the bass jerk like quick earth. Oh my god. Just like diving.
What's up, everybody? By the stone face I was giving you guys, I'm sure you thought I was a little pissed off, and guess what? I'm not. So tonight I'm going to start off the show with something that happened today. Something that I don't know. It's a little weird. It's weird only because okay. Let me just give you the backstory. So today, I want to say right around lunchtime, a little after lunch, I went on live with Nico, aka We Sportin', Broad Sports, OJ No Sports. I believe after, as I was getting off, Sneaky G Man came on. Also, Bleed Big Blue came on. Um, so I wanted to get something straight here, something to let you guys understand a little bit of something. And I talked to Sneaky about this too. And it has to do with, and again, I'm not throwing this in anybody's face at all, but I want you to understand what a hater really is. Just because you say, I don't hate your team, I don't hate your player, doesn't necessarily mean that you don't. Here's what I'm talking about. And I just want to put this out there because I have Sneaky's back on this 110%. So, what had happened today was I don't know who started the conversation. I know I came into it like a few seconds after Nico had started his live, but it came down to what Sneaky was talking about on his show last night, which was the fact that within the NFL parameters, Daniel Jones is top 10. And this is where the hate comes in. And it's not pressured hate, it's not forced hate. It's a hate that you have for a player because every one of you guys that's not a Giants fan instantly wanted to compare. That's where the hate for Daniel Jones comes in because Sneaky never said, I never said, well, compared to this person, compared to that person, compared to this person. We were just saying that as of right now, as of this morning, as of right after the Giants' fourth game in which they won their first game of the season, that Daniel Jones was a top 10 quarterback. And all of you guys that can't stand to hear that have to start comparing. That is hate, guys. That's literally hate. That's how you have to look at it. I had Broad Sports talking about, and again, I'm not saying Broad Sports was coming at us. I'm not saying Nico was coming at us. But every time you guys that are not fans of the New York Giants or Daniel Jones hear something positive about Daniel Jones, it gets disrespectful. Because right away, We Sportins, and again, I understand he's backing his team. I have no problem with that. But it is Daniel Jones hate. It is. It's Giants hate. I'm telling you right now, as much as OJ No Sports says that, he's non-biased, he has friends of the Giants that are, friends that are Giants fans, but he makes it a point to tell everybody how delusional Giants fans are, but he'll say that I ain't. And I appreciate that. But we're not all delusional. Sneaky's not delusional. He's hopeful. What he says is what he wishes would happen. So he's one of those people that pushes out positivity to the point to where he gets bashed for it. And it's not cool. It's not disrespectful. It's untrue. But it is, Townicus. It's disrespectful when guys like OJ or this person or that person come at us for just stating facts. It's not untrue. Statistically, Daniel Jones is number 7 in the league in passing as of right now. As of right this moment. Yes, he has a 1-3 record. Absolutely. But it's also a team statistic. Optimistic, but not realistic. Well, let's look at it this way. So if Daniel Jones comes out and has a couple more of these games, just like he did against, the last two teams, because let's face facts here. Okay. The last three games, Daniel Jones played really well. In fact, the last game he played extremely well. But nobody wants to talk about the fact that the defense he went up against with the Saints was I believe, a top 3 defense going into the weekend. But that's where all you haters, and that's what you are, haters, want to come at Daniel Jones and constantly talk shit about him. We're not coming in here and saying Daniel Jones is the greatest quarterback that ever lived, but you guys, the ones that hate on Daniel Jones, you guys are the ones that have to make it a point that Giants fans are being unrealistic. Well, if it was your quarterback, wouldn't you want to feel that way too? I'll tell you right now, Matt Ryan isn't the greatest quarterback in the world, but he's a damn good one. And as bad as his team's doing, he's still doing pretty decent. But that's the point I'm trying to make, guys. We bring up Daniel Jones because we're Giants fans. It's our show. So we're going to bring up our teams. And then we get hate for it. And again, I'm not saying you're bashing us, but you guys are so quick to bash Daniel Jones. And if you're not bashing him, you're comparing him. Number one, Sneaky and I aren't comparing Daniel Jones to anybody. We're just stating the fact that he had a really good game, that the last 3 weeks he was pretty decent. Even in that first week loss, he wasn't totally horrible. He wasn't great. And it was shades of last year, I'll admit, because as you guys can remember, we can go back to the tape because it's on here on YouTube. I was shitting all over him because I saw the same guy I saw last year. It didn't seem like he made any progression. But then week 2, he came out, did a little better. Week 3 came out, did even better. And then week 4 came out. And now, do I expect him to come out and be good? Yes, I do. Because now I know he can be that guy. For three weeks in a row, he was pretty good. And again, for those of you guys that want to hate and want to make it sound like I'm putting Daniel Jones in a category with Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, I'll even go as far as saying Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott. We're not doing that. You guys are haters because when we try to give our fans and our team support in a way that we're saying, they look, again, we'll go optimistic. We're trying to be optimistic. I'm not coming in here and saying that the Atlanta Falcons are the greatest team in the world. I'm not coming in here and saying they're the shittiest team in the world. I'm not even doing that with the Eagles, and everybody knows I can't stand the Eagles. I don't think they're going to be a great team, but they've proven they've won. They won their first game of the year. They didn't do too bad against Dallas till Dallas blew the top of it. They didn't do too bad this past weekend. To come in here and just say a team's going to be shit. Nobody knew that Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers were going to be 3-1. Nobody, with the exception of maybe Carson. But to come in here and say you guys aren't haters when the mere mention of Daniel Jones being remotely good triggers every one of you guys in one way or another to either tell us we're delusional, to either come in here and compare him to your quarterback. We never compared him to your quarterbacks. You guys brought that shit up. We didn't. And I find it offensive. I do. Because, Sneaky and I are trying to have shows. And again, I'm not saying that you have to believe anything we tell you because we don't. We're an entertaining show. We come out and support our team in different ways. Sneaky supports the Giants in a totally different way than I do. But where we're on the same page as fans is we want what Sneaky is alluding to. So having said that, guys, there is some sort of hate. I can stand here and say I hate the Eagles to a T. I think Jalen Hurts could be a really good quarterback under I won't say on a different team because the Eagles are clearly rebuilding. They're clearly trying to put something together. And I don't want to be that guy. And you guys come on Sneaky Show for the most part, and you guys have the back and forth banter, and it's fun and it's cool and all that. But there gets a point where it gets old, which is why I kind of changed the format up of my show. Again, I'm not sitting here bashing anybody. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is better than anybody. I said it once and I'll say it again. I still think Dallas is going to win this division. What I want as a Giants fan is Daniel Jones to get better, which he's doing, our offensive line to get better, which slowly they're doing. They're damn good at pass blocking. I'll give them that. They're horrible at run blocking. We all know that. But things can change. If the weapons on the Giants team can gel and look as good as they did last week, that'll start to open up so that the line isn't so stacked with defensive players every time the Giants run a ball. So maybe Saquon can slip through one of those cracks. Maybe the offensive line can open up a hole. But everything has to work. And again, I get the fun back and forth banter, but sometimes it seems like disrespect. And again, if it's not, I apologize. That's just how I feel. And I can't speak for Sneaky, but I'm going to have his back. When we're talking about Daniel Jones, I guarantee you Kurtz will come in here and call him trash. Townicus will come in here and say something negative. OJ Sports, again, I could care less what he said. Let me rephrase that. I have 110% respect for OJ. I undoubtedly know that he is very knowledgeable when it comes to sports. But I also know that as much as he says he's not, he's a Giants hater. He's an iconic Daniel Jones hater. Now, to say that he wouldn't come in here and say, yes, Daniel Jones looked good, today he wasn't even willing to do that. He said Daniel Jones looked okay. I think Daniel Jones looked pretty damn good. He looked a lot better than okay last week. I'm sorry. Maybe that's part of me being a biased Giants fan, but I would hope the people that come and watch my show know and understand that I am far from a superly biased Giants fan. I will stick up for my players when I see fit. I will shit on my players when I see fit. And I hope and understand and would hope that you guys understand that that's how I've been since you guys met me since day one. Having said that, I'm going to put out the link. Come on in, guys. Let's chop it up. I know sometimes when I get on with Browns by Jacob, he tends to get a big piece of the show. I'm not going to do what Sneaky does and give everybody a time limit. But I will say this. We will have to cut it down if I get a lot of people in because I want to get everybody's opinion. I want to get everybody on. I want you guys to be able to defend yourself on what I was saying just now because I don't think all of you are haters. But I think that when we bring up certain things, you guys sound like haters. All right? Can I say that at least? So you want to come in, guys, make me understand that you're not being haters and this and that. And you know, and for Townicus's comment, you know, optimistic, not realistic. Well, if you want to think realistic, not a goddamn one of us knows how Daniel Jones is going to finish this year out because we think we know what he's been the last 2 years, that he's going to be that. Okay. The kid's in his third year in the league. How many times have we seen someone come in and take 3 or 4 years? Oh, wait a minute. We had a quarterback like that. His name was Eli Manning. So for you guys to constantly do that, yes, Eli Manning was not elite. I will say that. But I'll tell you what, for 2 seasons, he was elite enough to win 2 Super Bowls. Okay? You see where I'm getting at? But elite quarterback Dak Prescott and that elite Cowboys team with all the star players and great offensive line, they still haven't done it. Right? The Eagles got that 1 Super Bowl. Haven't been back. In fact, they're rebuilding again. I'm not shitting on your team, guys. I'm stating the obvious here. Washington. I've said this before. Washington is a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender. I really believe that. I think they have great weapons on offense. I think they have a hell of a defense. They're just missing that one tangible. Now, if that's biased, please tell me I'm biased as a Giants fan. I do know that as a proud NFC East fan, because this is going to kill me. As much as I hate Philadelphia, I rooted for them against the Patriots. because I've grown in Pennsylvania to have so many Pennsylvania friends that are Eagles fans to the T, and they're such good people, and I know that all people aren't like what a lot of the Philly fans are. So I've softened up on Philly. I still hate them more than any other team. But the players, I'm not going to sit here and shit on your player unless he's doing shitty. But that's the point I'm trying to make. When a player does great, and Daniel Jones was great last week, wasn't elite. Let me repeat that. Wasn't elite last week, but he was great. You guys still want to find a way to say he's trash. That's disrespectful. Especially when we're not trying to shit on your team. All right, guys, I'm going to put the link out. Let's get the show started because I'm up for a little bit of a debate tonight on what a hater is and what a hater isn't. All right, here we go, guys. Have at it, boys and girls. Also, I want to put an open invitation out because our show has been pretty mellow. That I'm going to take off the 17-year-old ban. Anybody under 17 has to get a parent's permission. If something changes within that time, I will change the rules back. I do miss McNugget. I think she's very knowledgeable in her Chiefs, and quite frankly, I like her opinion, and I like having her around. She's a good person, I think, and having that rule kind of pushes her out, given certain circumstances. So, you guys want to let her know, let anybody know that might want to enjoy the show that's under 17. Come on. Like I said, if it gets too vulgar to the point to where I have to change the rules, I will, but so far so good. Austin, I'm going to hold you up 1 minute because Broad Sports is also here, and respectfully, he did ask me if he could come on right away. He has to chop some stuff up, so I'll get you on right now. Guys, let's bring on Broad Sports. Cool dude, Eagles fan extraordinaire, but he is a down-to-earth guy, and let's bring him on. Get him in here. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Yeah, I mean, what you said about Daniel Jones so far, yeah, I would have to agree. He has proved me wrong, but I was just confused by Sneaky's logic by saying he's top 10 quarterback based on passing yards. Because then, if you look at it from according to his logic, don't come at me for this, but if you look at it by his logic, then that means that Jalen Hurts is top 10. As an Eagles fan, I would not put him top 10, even though I will get to Jalen Hurts in a second. But here is the big part, according to his logic. That means, according to Sneaky's logic, Derek Carr is the best quarterback in the league. And come on, bro. We all know that that's not true.
Okay. And I understand where you're coming from. But we're basing what he's saying off of what the NFL has put out. And yes, they have Derek Carr at number 1. And they do have Jalen Hurts, I believe, at number 9.
Yeah, he's 9th in passing yards.
Right. And I agree with you. Passing yards doesn't make you the best quarterback in the league. There's a lot of different intangibles in there that they didn't throw in there. And maybe Sneaky worded it differently.
I think that's what he meant to say, because, looking at, my quarterback, yeah, he's 9th in passing yards, and he is a great QBR of 101. Daniel Jones with a QBR of 98. But speaking of my quarterback, I think he's proving a lot of doubters wrong, especially that jackass Chris Sims from NBC Sports. He did not even have Jalen Hurts in his top 40 quarterbacks preseason. Yeah. He had Trevor Lawrence ahead of him. You've seen how he's done. He had Zach Wilson ahead of him. You've seen how he's done.
Right.
Mac Jones, fine. But, really?
I hear you.
That bad? When
I hear you, man.
I hate the people that shit on him because they act like he's been in the league for, so many years. This Sunday will be his 9th career start.
I agree.
In any NFL game.
I don't disagree with you at all. And again, I make the same case with Daniel Jones. I don't understand where all these NFL fans can come at Daniel Jones going into his 3rd year and be like, I can't believe he's not elite yet. How many Aaron Rodgers sat behind freaking Brett Favre for what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Daniel Jones started his 1st year as a rookie. That doesn't mean he's going to be great by year 2.
Exactly.
And
I'm not, for me, I would have said in the beginning of the season, I'm just saying I don't like Daniel Jones mainly because of just what I've seen from him. He does not have he's not really great in reading a defense at all. He sticks to one particular read.
He's
But
getting there, though. He's getting there. I want to say the last 2 weeks for sure, and some of week 2, he's doing a hell of a lot better on it. I mean, they showed like 4 or 5 play replays where you can see him checking his progressions to see what's open.
But I do hate this because, I mean, I didn't want to like shit on Zone in our group chat that we have. He was saying like, oh yeah, no one can make a joke at Daniel Jones. I'm like, yes and no. Yes, because he's definitely proven me wrong. But me being the realistic guy that I am, there's still 13 games left in this season.
Right. But again, when people say realistic, you got to take that word with a grain of salt because of the fact that what exactly does realistic mean? At this point, it means nothing because he's proving that he can be that guy. And again, the little pinch of whatever goes out the window till you mention things like he went up against one of the top 5 defenses in the league. Yeah. Now, granted, it's week 4, and a lot of that changes on a weekly basis. But, you know, he put up 402 yards on a defense that wasn't giving up, 150 yards a game?
Yeah. But the thing that I hate in the NFL, especially since I'm a Philadelphia fan, and you know how they treat us in the media, how, oh, you're a Philadelphia fan, that means that your opinion doesn't matter. Or just they like to just make us in the media as a negative narrative, and they just like to discredit everything.
You know, I feel the same way because if you look at Chris Collinsworth, he's a Giants hater. If you look at most of the former
Chris
Cowboy commentators,
likes to how do I make this appropriate? Ride the Cowboys' coattails.
Yeah, oh yeah. NFL Network is huge on the Cowboys. Huge. I made a comment. I made a comment before the season, right before the season started.
He likes to ride their coattails.
Yeah.
You know what I would have said.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you, and I appreciate it, man. I really do. I just, I just want everybody to be
funny because like. Troy Aikman, who is a Cowboys legend, absolutely shits on the Cowboys anytime he gets.
Yeah, that's true.
He loves the Eagles for some particular reason.
I'll tell you, shockingly, the only former Cowboy that I think is fair when it comes to all teams is Tony Romo.
Yeah, 100%.
He's fair on everything he calls, and that's why he's such a good commentator.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever talked to anybody that said that Tony Romo is a bad commentator. I have yet to run into that person.
Yeah, it's not like Aqib Talib when he called the Eagles Cardinals game last year. Yeah. Man, that was a great pass, man. What a touchdown, man. I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah. And, you know,
he's in school to literally do what you're doing, and you look like an idiot doing it.
Yeah. Collinsworth is the same way. He's horrible when, calling Giants games on, Monday night or Sunday night or whatever. And he's just, it's almost when he speaks highly of the Giants, it's almost condescending.
Yeah.
Like he's just saying it is like, oh, whoop-de-doo, the Giants are such and you know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks. It sucks. I mean, again, there's haters out there. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it is. But back to what I was saying about discredit and everything. Like a lot of people thought that we were going to lose week 1 against the Falcons. We ended up kicking their ass. Oh, it's just the Falcons. Okay. And you said that we were going to lose by a lot of points. This is what I hate, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of this a couple times.
We all have.
Instead of just admitting that you're wrong, you just like to deflect and discredit something. And I'm like, just say you're wrong. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Literally, it's that easy. Oh, sorry, bro, I was wrong. Not it was against the Falcons. They're just a terrible team. Yeah, you said this terrible team was gonna beat us.
Yeah. And that's the case I'm trying to make for Daniel Jones too. Is like, people talk, oh, he's horrible, he's trash. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little aggravated by what how off-putting OJ was about Daniel Jones last week. Oh, he wasn't great. He wasn't good, but he wasn't bad. Like, no, he was good, dude. Good players don't. Not good, not bad players don't drop 402 yards on somebody.
Oh yeah, like I didn't say that he was trash per se. I did say he was like a bottom 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
But I never blatantly was like, oh yeah, Daniel Jones, he's hot garbage. Yeah. I did say that this was his make or to break it year. Right. I'll put that out there. And so far he's made it. He hasn't broken it yet.
Yeah. And let me make this clear too. I know I keep bringing up when I'm beating a dead horse right now, but I just want to make it clear too that when Sneaky and well, not me so much, but when Sneaky brought up Daniel Jones yesterday, it's not like he was saying, "Well, Daniel Jones is a shit, and the rest of you guys suck." You know what I mean?
Fair. Yeah, you're right.
But that's the way. That's the feedback he got about it, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of defending him in that. It's like everybody wants to compare. He wasn't comparing Daniel Jones to everybody. He was just stating that, in passing yards, Daniel Jones is top 10, and whatever else he was bringing up. I didn't hear the whole thing, but
I think it's just mainly due to the fact that we're all in the NFC East and we've been considered the worst division of football over the last 3 years. So they don't care. Yet we literally are the best division of football when it comes to Super Bowl rings.
True.
We have in this division alone, we have 13 Super Bowls.
Right. And every team has a Super Bowl. Yeah, and every team has a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God the Cardinals aren't in our league, in our division anymore.
Oh yeah.
They'd still be waiting.
I know they were around when they were here. What was that, like the 90s when they moved out?
Yeah, I think so.
I looked at some of the old divisions. I'm like, that is so weird. Like, why were the Saints in the NFC West?
Yeah, I know. I mean, even to say that like Dallas is in the NFC East is like.
I've always made jokes with people. Let's just keep the same divisions. Every team's in the same division, okay? If you there's a few changes I would make if you had to quote unquote reconstruct it.
Mm-hmm.
In the NFC East, I would kick the Cowboys out, and I would bring in the Panthers.
Yep.
If you had to dismantle the entire NFL, then you'd bring in the Ravens, or even the Jets. But we're keeping it to the same conferences.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Panthers into the NFC East. You bring the Cowboys into the NFC South. NFC North is fine. NFC West is fine.
Right.
When it comes to the AFC side, the AFC East, the Dolphins, they'd be out. They're gone.
They'd be South.
They'd be in the South. The Colts, they're out. They're going to the AFC North.
Right.
And the Baltimore Ravens, they move into the East.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense.
Yeah, if you had to make it geographically make sense, but I mean, you look at college football, like TCU, before they joined the Big 12, they almost joined the Big East.
Right.
And their closest team was like still 2,000 miles away.
Carson, he said, "I'll volunteer to join the East."
Oh, if you can run away with it.
I know, right? But man.
But speaking of college football, how do you feel about your Wolverines on Saturday night? I'm not gonna lie, I have the Wolverines on upset alert.
Anything's possible. I mean, the fact that they've started off the way they have, and we could make the case that, with the exception of last week, they've faced some pretty cream puffy teams, if you will.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can also look at it as, teams to gear up with, teams to get your shit right with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I explained this on my podcast, which I recorded probably about an hour and a half ago. I haven't uploaded it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not impressed by Michigan, mainly due to their strength of schedule. That is the only reason why. A lot of people say, oh, this team has a really good chance to make the playoff, but we haven't seen what they've done against Penn State. We have not seen what they've done against Michigan State, your little brother who has, over the last 15 years, beaten up on you. I want to say you've only beaten them 3 times in the last 12 years. And then Ohio State, who has been your big brother, if we're being honest.
Ohio State sucks ass.
I hate Ohio State too.
Yeah. At least we can agree on that.
Yeah. But I'm just excited for Saturday at 4 on Fox, because that's going to be a really good game. And I even said this could potentially be a preview of the Big Ten Championship in Indianapolis.
True.
This is the game with the biggest amount of playoff implications of any game so far this year.
I agree.
Number 3 against number 4.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy though. I've been so busy on the weekends. I think I've seen 5 minutes of every Michigan game.
I feel that. I mean, luckily I've been able to watch a majority of the Penn State games. But one team that everyone overhyped heading into this season, who I hate them for some reason now, mainly because of how they were all their fans were talking shit to me in my comment section preseason and all this. Oklahoma,
Yeah, yeah.
The most overrated team in the nation.
Yeah, they're not proving much of anything.
Personally, for me, if I had to rank my top 5 teams, number 1 would not be Alabama. It would be Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama would be number 2. Penn
Mhm.
State would be number 3. Iowa would be number 4. And I think Cincinnati would be number 5. I agree with the AP top 5, but just swap Bama and Georgia and Iowa and Penn State.
I can't argue that.
I mean, Georgia has the best defense in the country.
Right.
They're
Right.
coming off 2 straight shutouts. And that, like, everyone's talking about Alabama, but they're not talking about Georgia. Georgia's defense this entire season, Ant, has allowed 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that's
1.
sick. That's sick right there.
Yeah, their offense has struggled a little bit, not the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Or who am I kidding? The last 3 weeks, they struggled against Clemson, where their only touchdown was a pick 6. But Georgia's a scary team.
No, I agree. The Giants seem to love Georgia players. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, just like I made a joke back in May on my TikTok that Mike Mayock, who's from this area, by the way, he went to Haverford School.
Right.
He loves Alabama players. Like the last 4 or 5 years, or actually, this is his 4th season as GM. All 4 years, he's drafted an Alabama player in the first round.
Yeah. This year, I'll tell you, this year's draft is turning out to be pretty decent.
Yeah,
This year's first round. I forget his name, the lineman.
Leatherwood.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty good.
I want to see who you have in this week for when it comes to games for the NFL. Because I just posted my week 5 picks. Tomorrow night, I have the Rams,
Who they playing?
the Seahawks in Seattle.
That's a tough one there.
I think mainly because the Cardinals kicked the Rams' ass, the Rams will be out for blood.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think it'll be a close game, but I think the
Seattle
Rams pull that
secondary
out.
is garbage. It is
Yeah.
terrible. Like, they had one of the worst passing defenses, not just in the NFL last year, but in NFL history. Even with Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams,
Right.
who is, in my opinion, the most overrated safety in the league. Everyone talks about how great of a safety he is, yet he has 2 picks in his entire career.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he played with the Jets. What are you talking about? Okay, and
But you know what though, I wouldn't say overrated. I mean, if you're looking at stats like picks, and
I
stuff
don't
like
think
that,
he's
yeah.
like a top 3 safety. A lot of people rate him as the best safety. in the
Oh
league. He's
no,
not.
I say he's a
I would
top
say Jesse Bates
5,
is better.
top
I would
7.
say Minka is better.
I'd say top 5, top 7.
Simmons is better.
He makes plays.
I mean, he makes plays. Don't get me wrong, but I still think Jesse Bates from Cincy's better. Minka
Right.
in Pittsburgh is better. Justin Simmons in Denver is better.
Yeah.
The London game is the Falcons and the Jets. I have Atlanta.
Yeah, I'll take Atlanta in that too.
This is honestly an intriguing game between Green Bay and Cincy, but I'm taking the Packers.
Where's that game at?
Cincy.
I'll take Cincy in that game.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because this is the craziest thing, which honestly is mind-boggling because knowing how good of a quarterback Aaron Rodgers is, if he beats Cincinnati on Sunday, that is only the 2nd time in his career that he has beaten the Bengals.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. His first victory came in 2017.
Wow.
Last time they played.
So that basically means Andy Dalton owns Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, I guess. I'm taking the Lions over the Vikings. I think the Vikings were one of the most overhyped teams heading into this year, and they have been dog water.
Yeah, is that in Detroit?
It's in Minnesota.
Is it? I do like Dan Campbell though. I'll go the Lions on that one.
Mainly due to the fact that Drew Lock is playing and not Teddy Bridgewater. I'm taking, for all you Yinzers out there, since me and you both live in Pennsylvania, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh, although they're still a good team, they're still a playoff contender. I think they're overrated this year. I really do.
Yeah, they're not going to be good. I didn't have them making the playoffs preseason anyway.
Yeah.
I think me and you can both agree that the Bucks will shit on Miami.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just think that the Saints are just going to play pissed off this week. I haven't beaten Washington.
Are they in Washington or?
Yes.
Yeah, their offensive line's pretty stacked. Yeah, I could see.
If we had to be honest, besides probably the Browns and the Colts, the Saints have one of the best O lines
Yeah,
in the league because they have 2 top 10 tackles, they have top 15 guards, and like a top 15 center.
right. Yeah, I'd probably go with the Saints on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Washington could pull that out. Again, Washington is a quarterback short of being I won't say elite
And I
team,
would
but
agree.
an upper echelon.
I would agree. You can call me crazy, you can call me biased, all the hell you want. I think my Philadelphia Eagles can pull it off this Sunday against Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, is okay. So CMC's still out.
I mean, they said he might play, but
I don't think he will. I think it's a smokescreen.
yeah. I mean, yes, our defense isn't great, but our pass rush is pretty good.
It's in Philly.
No, it's in Charlotte.
I got to give Carolina the edge just based on that alone.
Yeah, well,
I think it'll be close.
Yeah, well, this would really be the only game that that we have a chance to win over the next 3 weeks because we have the Bucks Thursday night, which I know OJ is going to have a fun time with me next week. And then next Sunday, we go to Vegas to take on the Raiders. And the last thing I need is Raider Nation on my ass.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear that.
Because I did one word to describe NFL fan bases. And for the Raiders, I'm surprised I didn't get crucified by saying this. Most people just agreed with me. I just said Colt.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, what's up, brother? Glad you could join, man.
The Titans are going to be absolutely pissed off following their loss against the Jets. They're going to crush the Jags.
Well, plus they got as of right now, both wide receivers have been upgraded to questionable, which is a step in the right direction. Which killed me last week in fantasy, by the way, because in my one league, check this out. I have both Julio and AJ Brown, right?
I had Julio and
so because they were both hurt, I obviously couldn't play them. Guess who my backups were?
Who?
Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton, who were also out last week.
Brutal.
Dude, I got screwed.
Because Julio didn't play, Brian Edwards did me dirt. And I ended up losing on Monday due to the fact that Jared Cook just decided to pop off. I was like, damn you, Jared Cook.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, my phone. Patriots will beat the Texans.
Yeah.
I have the Raiders beating the Bears.
Yeah.
There's just something about me. I think the Bears, and I know most people will say us when it comes to fan bases. I think the Bears fan base is one of the most insufferable fan bases in the NFL. And people ask me, they're like, why do you think Bears fans are insufferable? You think you're going to win the division. Your offense isn't that great. You think Justin Fields is the second coming of Christ.
Which he may be, just not yet.
Yeah, and also, it's just, I think it's just their accent that just annoys me the most. Hey, Mary Pat, did you see that game against the Packers? Oh, the Bears looked great in that one. Yeah, we got the Vikings coming up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, if you could just please stop talking. Sorry, Jacob, going with the Chargers.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
I'm excited if the Giants can bring the same intensity they did last week. If not, Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could, but even though I hate the Cowboys, like Zeke is still a top 10 running back. I don't know why people are saying that he's not. Like everyone was giving me shit, and it hurts because I'm a Penn State fan and Zeke is a Buckeye. I personally think, especially if you look at their entire careers and all the accolades, that Zeke is better than Saquon.
Well, yeah, because Saquon hasn't.
With
the exception of his rookie year, he hasn't filled out a full season.
No, and also he has one Pro Bowl to his name. When you look at Zeke, I think he's been a 2 or 3 time Pro Bowler, led the league in rushing twice.
Right.
But I digress from that. Cardinals will beat the Niners in Trey Lance's first career start.
Yeah.
Sorry, McNugget, but Buffalo will upset Kansas City on Sunday night.
I said at the beginning of the season, before it even started, that the Chiefs will not be in the Super Bowl this year,
I have
and
the
I'm
Buffalo
sticking
Bills.
by that. I am sticking by that.
As am I. I have the Buffalo Bills winning the AFC.
Yeah, I'm not even convinced that Tampa's making it either.
Yeah, I mean, OJ was asking me like legitimate reasons why, and he understood, but then also kind of degraded it. Where the reason why I don't think the Bucks will repeat is just the trend in the NFL. We've not had a repeat team for 16 seasons,
Yeah,
and if it's going on for more than a decade, you can kind of tell why.
yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
And then, as much as I'd love to see my man Carson Wentz beat up on Lamar Jackson, I'm still picking the Ravens, but do not be surprised if the Colts pull off the upset.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm with you there. I'm going Ravens that game, but yeah, we may see something different. Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks for spending some time. I've been keeping Austin in the background. I got We Sporting back there. I got Rafael waiting for us.
El Capitan Rafael.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for clearing everything up, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Talk to you soon. My man, Austin.
Yo, what it do?
I didn't just catch you picking a booger, did I?
No, I was
I'm
itching my
kidding, I'm
nose.
kidding. I'm messing with you. What's up, bro?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Good. Hey, let me bring on my co-host for the next 45 minutes, only because he asked so nicely. It's Rafa. Just kidding. We sporting.
I was gonna say, dude, I was like, I know I asked you earlier.
I just wanted to see if I get the look on your face, and I did. What's up, bro?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
Good, good. So, Austin, what do you got, bro?
Nothing.
Kind of chilling.
Yeah, you know, same old.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
How's your leg? Didn't you hurt it yesterday or something?
Still,
What'd you do?
I don't even know.
You know what? I'd say I was on the same boat, but I was talking to Sneaky, and I figured out how I hurt my ankle. It was actually celebrating that Giants win the other day. I was at my buddy's house. We were sitting at his bar, and you know how the bar, bar stools sit higher, so it's got that bar on the bottom you can place your feet on. Well, I had my boots on, and I went to get up and cheer, and went to put that foot down, and the heel caught that bar, and my foot just went forward, and it just stretched out that tendon. So my tendon's sore as hell on the front of my ankle, dude.
Do you have a boot on or anything, or no?
Nah.
Man, the Giants win one game and breaks his ankle. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
I will definitely say this. After the years of crap that we've had, to come out and have that win Sunday, yes, it was like winning the Super Bowl for me. I will not deny that. I'm not going to say we're winning the Super Bowl, but it was like winning the Super Bowl. I was just happy to get a win, man.
Yeah, no, it feels good to be in the win column. I mean, we've been there since week 2, but, it's finally glad to see some daylight from the Giants come into the win column for once. Just do it again one more week. Just one more time. Just do it again.
Right? I just listen, like I said in your live earlier, I just want the Giants to be relevant again. If we can go 8-9, 9-8, I'll be happy with that. I mean, happy.
Which again, that's not even that bad.
No.
Just don't kill Washington's playoff hopes. That's all I ask.
Oh, we're gunning. If we can start putting stuff together, we're gunning for everybody in our division.
Oh, yeah. This Sunday you have a tough matchup, and man, I was talking to Young K about this, and he was just being like so cowboy delusional. You know what I mean? Because I was sitting there and I was like, dude, okay, I get it that the Cowboys, he said something about Dallas that just got me so mad about Washington. He was like, that's why Dallas has a better defense than Washington. I said, what? So then I went and looked at stats, right? Because I wanted to see. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm mouthing the words, no, that's not true.
Oh, okay. But get this. So he goes on to say that their defense is better. So I ask why they're better. He says I don't know. He was like, our defense is doing this, and that. I was like, okay. So I went and looked at stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've allowed over 3 wide receivers to get over 100 yards of receiving, and one guy, and the lowest guy they had was Dallas Goedert, who had like 63 yards. But again, you're locking up a Philadelphia Eagle, which is the Eagles. But then
anything over 50 yards for a tight end is like 100 yards.
Yeah. So they let Chris Godwin get over 100 and had 105. Antonio Brown, get this, 33 years old Brown, 121 yards, 1 touchdown. Keenan Allen, over 100 yards.
Him I can see. He's a, even Godwin, Chris Godwin, I can see.
And DJ Moore too, over 100 yards.
Yeah, DJ Moore is a top 5 receiver in this league right now. The dude is playing lights out.
So to sit here and say that, and then I looked at Washington's just to see, how bad our pass defense really was. One person getting over 100.
Yeah.
Could you guess who it was? It's Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Only want to get over 100 yards. I'm not trying to say that we give up more passing yards, blah, 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 blah. But we don't let guys go off. You know what I mean? Like Calvin Ridley, top 10, top 15 wide receiver. I don't even think he got over 80 yards or 70 yards.
I will say this about the Giants. If last Sunday was just a glimpse of what the Giants can do when our weapons are healthy, then I think the NFC East may be in a little bit of trouble. And I think quite a few other teams out there may be in a little bit of trouble. Again, I'm not saying the Giants are going to Super Bowl. I'm not saying the Giants are going to the playoffs. What I will say is, if it continues on that path, be prepared for the Giants to start making the playoffs very soon again. That's all I'm saying. Because Kadarius Toney looked like a superstar.
I love Tony.
John Ross looked like the number 1 receiver that he got drafted to be. And again, a lot of people say, you look at, especially in the recent years, you look at all these number 1 guys that just don't turn out to be that guy, and then you put him on another team and he's that guy. It's like, wow. You know what I mean? That happens a lot now in the NFL, and I think John Ross could be that dude.
A lot of people
that ball, that if anybody watched that play that Daniel Jones threw him, it was a good throw. It wasn't a great throw because John Ross was literally outrunning that ball. He had to slow down to catch it. I don't know if anybody caught that. He slowed down to catch that ball.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Giants game. What I usually do is I'll go back and recap everything of what happened in the game. I'll rewatch everyone's highlights just to see how they did.
Check out that play, man. Check out that play.
Oh, I did. I know I did. There was the 2 Saints guys that were right behind Ross, and Ross had to slow it down to catch it, and then he ended up catching it, but then the ball came out.
He broke the plane, so it was a touchdown before the ball, left. But the biggest part of that play was the fact that he recognized that it was quite possibly a fumble and went after it, while the 2 Saints players were bitching and moaning about shit. Yeah, so I love that about him. The dude has drive and he knows how to finish a play.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, John Ross was picked 7th overall for a reason, right?
Yep.
To get him for that cheap of a deal, but it's just your wide receiver room is so stacked. It's going to be hard for him to try to perform to a wide receiver 2.
Right. Are Shep and Saint coming back this weekend?
They went from out to questionable. It's like everybody else. They'll be questionable, and then
Leonard Williams is hurt.
I think he's coming up hurt. There was a list. There was 13 players that came up just not necessarily hurt, just not practicing today. So maybe they're just sore because they actually played last week, especially the defense. They actually played a little bit because again. I don't know who watched the game, but the last 2 series in which the Giants, started making their comeback and then tied the game, our defense was really good. I won't say they're great, but they were really good. And again, I said it in before the season started. If the Giants can learn to gel by week 4, week 5, we may have something. And again, I'm not picking them to go to the playoffs because I know people love going, this shit and blah, 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 blah. I'm not picking them to go to the playoffs. I'm saying be prepared for the future. That's all I'm saying. And I'll continue to say that Washington is a quarterback short of a Super Bowl contender. I will continue to say that, a few defenders short of being a Super Bowl contender is the Cowboys. In fact, with the team they have now, if they put up points like they can and nobody gets hurt, I could see the Cowboys making a late run in the playoffs. Still don't see Super Bowl, but I can see him making a late run.
Hey, Aunt, I gotta go pick up my brother and sister real quick. I'll be
All right.
back in like a little bit. Hopefully, by the time I get back.
All right. Well, I'm ending the show around 10:30. So
Oh,
just letting you know. Yeah.
okay. I'll try to be back as quick as I can.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good day.
All right, you too. So, Austin, my new co-host for the rest of the evening, let's bring on the captain. You know why? Because who doesn't love the captain?
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
I'm trying
Ladies
to do
and
my
gentlemen,
weekly pick.
Rafael El Capiton.
It means El Capitan, but well, El Capiton, but it was, you forgot the A, El Capitan, but well, here I am.
Wait a minute. I'm Italian. It's El Capiton.
Oh. That's good. Finito, but well, yes. That was great. Yes.
How you doing, man?
Right now, feeling good. I'm feeling good right now.
Good.
Yeah, right now I'm so excited to the game between Carolina Panthers versus Philadelphia Eagles this Sunday. And well, I just saw that Christian McCaffrey is returning to the training camp, but I will tell you. But I don't think it's gonna be ready on this game this Sunday against Eagles. It's gonna be the other game the other week.
Next week. Yeah, no, and I agree with you.
Yeah, because he's gonna be ready like 2 weeks.
If they bring McCaffrey back this week, it's a dumb move on the Panthers, and I think he'll be hurt again.
Play
So,
it.
It might be
as good as CMC is. I'm starting to believe he's injury prone. I mean, he's almost hurt every year now.
Every game.
Yeah, because after he's doing between the game between Carolina Panthers versus Houston Texas, he was the time for recovering and anything. But I don't think it's gonna be ready for this week because they need to move another week, because I guarantee you that Christian McCaffrey is gonna be held like, give me 1 week more to recover this leg, to recover this hammerline streak.
Right.
But well, I just wanted to say it. And do you know the name Gilmore? He was a veteran for the
Patriots. Stephon Gilmore. They let him go today.
Oh yes, they didn't go for the New England Patriots, and right now is going to the Carolina Panthers. But
is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't see that.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Jalen Smith went to the Packers.
Yeah, it is.
That's good. That's a good place for him to be.
I wanted him on the Giants, kind of, not gonna lie.
I did too. You know what? We don't have the money.
How much cap space? Hold on, let me look this up.
We got like $1 million, a little over $1 million right now.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's not much at all.
No, I think it's gonna be like they brought some talent, but right now.
Okay, Kanakis said he was Gilmore was traded to the Panthers, so they made a trade.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then we have another.
Kanakis. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because they had another trade for the Nets draft in 2023.
What'd they give up for him?
Well, it took like 2 years to make a Nets pick on the Nets draft in.
But it wasn't like a first. It wasn't Kanakis. If you could check that out for me, was it like, I don't think it was a first round pick, a 6th round pick. Okay,
sixth round pick.
Okay.
Yes, it's the 6th.
That is a steal. I agree with you absolutely. That is a steal.
Yeah, but I'm not very sure about that, because if they put Christian McCaffrey on the game between Eagles, that will be the dumbest move, because they need to recover like 1 week more to feel better.
Yeah.
Besides, I just saw Sam Darnold making history on the NFL. He's been doing so great. Also, we have Chuba Hubbard, Robbie Anderson, and also DJ Moore, which is clearly a top 10 wide receiver of the modern era.
And Kanakis makes a really good point that Hubbard's a decent backup. Absolutely. So why press McCaffrey into coming back? It just wouldn't make sense.
They got to play it cautious with him.
Yeah, you have to. I think every time he's been hurt too, he's come back early, like too early.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs to heal. Even if it takes another week, like next week and the week after, just let this kid heal. I mean, I don't know. It almost seems at times that they're just trying to squeeze every ounce of his talent out of him before he just like gets that one major injury that puts him out. And it's scary because McCaffrey is such a great back. It's just like
Exactly, because
yeah.
right now it is, well, I think it's gonna be a good move for the Carolina Panthers because right now we just faced a loss between the Dallas Cowboys, or means the Dallas Cowgirls, because, well, even though that, well, there's so many teams who wants to go to the Super Bowl, who will be the contenders, except one, and we know about that. But yes, and yes,
Hey, if
I said,
anybody watching, you guys that are on with me now, Mike in the backstage, I'll get to you, buddy. If anybody wants to comment, usually about week 4, we kind of have an idea of who might actually be like really good in the league this year. Anybody want to take a stab at it? Because I can't.
What was the question?
Can you pick
Oh.
a team right now that looks like they're? I won't even see Super Bowl bound because it's kind of early for that. But I'm thinking like NFC Championship or bound or AFC.
Yep,
Championship.
I got a team in mind.
Who do you got?
I got for NFC. I see the Cardinals.
which is
Okay.
very good, which is
They're
very
looking
good.
really good right now.
See, I think the
And-
Cardinals are very good. I just think they're probably one of those teams that'll be really good now and then end up faltering with an injury or something's just going to kick them out. The one good thing I saw from them this past week is they got AJ Green involved.
Ooh.
And he actually looked pretty good. Yeah, I'm with Talikis. I'm not going there yet, but you know, it's still kind of early. But yeah, I can't right now. I can't.
Right now, right now they dominated on the West because right now they have 4 wins and no losses. And look at that, because they have a good players like Kyler Murray, Green, DeAndre Hopkins, James Conner. I think it's gonna be like a strong contenders in the Super Bowl if they still dominate at the first place at the AFC West.
Mhm.
But well, as you can see, well, they just won because they just won 4 games. They just won Cardinals. They won against Titans. They won against Vikings, which is a close one. They just won against Jacksonville Jaguars, which is a weak team. And also they won against Los Angeles Rams, which is very difficult to beat them.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
I'm surprised they beat the Rams.
If I had to pick a team right now, like absolutely had to, I'm probably rolling with Buffalo.
That's who I was gonna do for AFC Buffalo.
I'd probably roll with Buffalo right now. But again, like I agree with Tanikis. It's way too early. Tanikis, I see you in the backstage.
It is really too early, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Who do you got in the Bills Chiefs game, Matt?
The Bills. I'm taking the
Bills.
Bills. Yeah. I'm not convinced with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, after they got exposed in the Super Bowl last year, I still think they're a very, very potent offense. I mean, Hill is like outstanding. Kelsey is still, top 5, top 3 tight end.
That's gonna be a fun game that night.
Yeah, I mean,
this is gonna be
Pat Mahomes is still the guy. But I mean,
he is. He's still.
I got Buffalo and
I don't know. Just they seem like really. I don't know. Compared to the last 2 seasons, they seem really beatable this year. Like I'm not gonna say it because I'll sound super biased. I'm just not gonna do it. We'll see what happens. That's all I'm gonna say. But Raphael, man, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
All right.
Like always, keep pushing your show. I'm gonna get in there one day. It's just Friday nights are tough for me.
Okay.
I'll definitely try and get in there one night.
Yeah, because right now this weekend is gonna be not only I'm gonna do my show, but also I'm gonna be in a special between the Carolina Panthers versus Philadelphia Eagles. So it's gonna be next because I'm gonna be on the game between Eagles versus Cowboys, Eagles versus Panthers at 1 p.m. on Sunday. But
You're going to it?
yes.
You're going to that game?
Yes, I'm going to that game.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Have fun and enjoy.
Yes, I'll enjoy it. But send a message to Sneaky Jim and I will. Even though I'm not gonna be here on Texas because right now I'm gonna cheer up for the Panthers. Okay.
There you go. All right, man. You have a good night.
right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Good night.
Bye. Love him.
He's awesome.
Yo, what's
Yo,
up?
Mike. What's up, bud?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What do you got, man? What do you got?
I'm nervous about Sunday. I mean, I don't know. So like,
I'm not nervous about it. I mean, it's going to sound shitty, but at 1-3, I really don't think there's nothing to be nervous about. If we win, it's exciting. If we don't, it's the Giants. I mean, there's not much more you can say. I mean, yes, last week win was great. The offense stepped up in ways that I hoped for, but our defense is still a little lackluster. They did step it up, like I said, the last two series against the Saints. That eventually tied the game. They didn't have to perform in overtime at all, thank God, because God only knows how that would have went. But I'm excited for this weekend, and they picked a good time to. If they are getting hot, they picked a good time to do it, because if they play like they did last week against the Saints, I can see the Giants-Cowboys game being a shootout.
Barkley's starting to look like himself again. He's starting.
I think that game will be
heat up.
decided by which defense can have more stops.
we just had to stop the running game because I mean the Cowboys, they exposed the Panthers. I mean their defense line.
And we got to
Yeah.
stop tight ends.
They put up like more than like 300 yards on the running backs, like combined. I mean,
I think so.
let me see. I think they put more.
Let's see.
I don't
See,
know, let me-
I'm absolutely on board with the Cowboys offense. I'm still not sold 100% on that defense. I do think Diggs is a good defender. I think he's definitely top 15.
Mhm.
But one player does not make a defense.
It's
I
a whole
think-
team.
Yeah, it
Not
absolutely
just
is.
one player can make it.
Absolutely.
It's a team sport.
So you could say combined for Elliott and Pollard is 210 yards. So I mean, we have to contain that. I mean, it's just
Okay.
receivers and
I'm
I mean receivers. But we have an issue with
How's our
that.
defensive backs going to do is the question, too, because we're going to be able to stop the deep routes and all that stuff.
Yeah. And again, the one thing that scares me big time when it comes to Dallas is something that they've done to us, I want to say, over the last 15, 20 years, and that's kill us with the tight end. Now they have two tight ends, so I'm a little freaked out.
Who are their tight ends? Schultz and
Dalton Schultz and what the hell's the other dude's name? I forget.
hold on, let me look.
Jarvis? Jarwin.
Like,
Jarwin.
Darwin.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Jarwin.
they're good too.
Yeah, they are good. They're good tight ends, and that's what scares me.
They can
Because
actually catch the ball.
well, the other thing too is Jabril Peppers was also one of the guys that got hurt, which is why if you noticed, thank God the defense didn't have to get on the field in that overtime
Oh.
because he wouldn't have been able to. Even though he had the clip of the week with the coin flip. But
That was funny.
yeah. So hey Mike, unless you got anything else, man, I'm gonna move on because we've gone through an hour already, which flew by for sure. So you got anything else for me, bud?
I mean Jones. I'm gonna say. I mean, I said it. I said it from the beginning. I mean, right now, I mean he's not like top 10, to be honest with you, but he's not like really close to that. He's just between 15 and 20 right now. But I mean, he has to keep it up. I'm still on the fence with him, but we'll see what he does.
Yeah.
He's been showing me
Again,
all season.
all I want from Daniel Jones is listen, he doesn't have to come out and throw for 400 yards every week. If he comes out and throws for 270, 290, and the defense can hold up and our offensive weapons can start doing stuff and our offensive line can somehow figure out how to open some holes for Saquon, I think we'll be okay. Again, with the wide receivers, if our wide receivers can play like they did last week, I think it'll back guys off that line and maybe Saquon can get a chance to run the ball. It still remains to be seen because, again, I don't care what the Giants do. Garrett's got to go. I said it once and I'll say it again. I hate saying Cowboys fans were right, but Cowboys fans, you were right. Jason Garrett is not good. I'm hoping to interview him on my show if he's with us next year.
Do it.
Because I'm
You
gonna
got a lot of
ask him the
questions for him.
questions that nobody else will. I'm not syndicated. Nobody's paying me for this, so why should I hold back? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be an asshole to him because he is a really nice guy. I have met him and I've talked to him for a couple minutes. He's a really nice guy. He's down to earth. I think he's very knowledgeable, but I'm not an NFL type person, you know, as far as that. But you know, I do think he would be, if we narrowed it down and made him the quarterback's coach. I think he could do that very well.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. But offensive coordinator, he's not.
I mean, he's gonna get exposed Sunday. I mean, that's his true test. He's gonna get exposed Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll be upfront with you. I'd rather have Pat Shurmur as our offensive coordinator than Jason Garrett.
Maybe we would have you as OC. Imagine.
Yeah. How
I
about
don't
you
know about
about that?
I
But
don't know about
man,
that.
I actually I gotta run. So if you want to keep Mike on as your co-host,
All right, that's fine.
that doesn't matter. I just gotta go do some stuff.
All right, bro. I'm gonna get Tanicus in here next because he's been waiting.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
All right, man. You too. I'll talk to you soon. My man Tanicus.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up?
It's good to see the both of you, Mr. Mike and Mr. Anthony, together.
Every time you say that, man,
that's
it just I get feelings of my uncles around. I want to like look over my shoulder.
Well, it's with your accent. It makes me think of The Sopranos, and it's like, Anthony, Anthony. When Edie Falco's always yelling at Tony. When Camille's always yelling at Tony. Yeah. Anthony.
Have you seen the new one yet? The movie?
No, dude, I'm dying. Do not say a word to me about it.
I'll just
Have you
put
seen
this
it?
way. Yes. If you were upset by the Sopranos ending like I was, this makes it better. The movie makes it a little better, but you got to keep your eyes open. You got to watch the whole thing. I missed half the movie because we were having movie night at my best friend's house, and we were trying to set up the projector. We couldn't get it set up, so the girls ended up watching half the movie, the whole movie, and we only got to see like bits and pieces of it. But yeah, it was. I thought it was outstanding. A lot of people didn't like it. I think those people aren't really or haven't really watched The Sopranos. But if you watch The Sopranos, yeah, it definitely answers a lot of questions. And from what I understand, it's kind of a prequel to a possible new Sopranos type series coming out.
I've heard that. Yeah. Is it Gandolfini's son in that?
Yes, he's actually playing Anthony.
Tony.
James. He's playing James.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's like Ice Cube's son playing his son playing him in Straight Outta Compton, which I love that.
And he was actually really good in it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know the guy was an actor. You know, his son was with him when he had that heart attack at the restaurant.
Yeah. Yep.
I believe.
He was.
But that's one of the best shows ever made. Anyone who hasn't seen it, you need to watch it. And I mean, I remember watching it, which was very sad. I would watch it with my mother and father when it came out, like every Sunday night. It would come out on HBO, and we watch it. And I want to say that this was before DVR. And my dad passed away before we finished it, but it was like a family thing that we did every Sunday. That one of those shows was coming out. It was mandatory to watch it.
It's funny too because it was
awesome.
honestly the one show that I enjoyed that I got my wife into. Most of the shows I watch now, I get into because of my wife. Like I wasn't big on The Walking Dead. I kind of got into that a little bit. Game of Thrones, the other big one. I wasn't really into it. She got me into it. Yeah, they were good, but the Sopranos just kind of takes it, top notch for me.
The Sopranos and The Wire.
You know what? I never got to see The Wire. Not one episode.
Gotta get on that.
I will definitely check it out because you're not the first person to tell me that. It'll give me something to binge watch because it's supposed to be the weather's supposed to be pretty crappy here this weekend, so probably not doing too much.
Okay.
So
what were you gonna say before that? I interrupted you.
I forget.
I've been good, man. The Falcons are out there killing it, so I'm feeling good about that. You guys didn't want to draft a quarterback, huh? Although I will say, like, Matt Ryan was so bad in the first two games, and he still has his moments, but he's progressed a little bit more in the most recent 2 games.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, we're just like trash across the board, man. Like all of a sudden, Calvin Ridley has the yips, so he's dropping balls. Kyle Pitts basically a non-factor until it's like jump time ball. Mike Davis that came over from Carolina with quads the size of a Cadillac, he's doing nothing. So we're using Cordero Patterson as an X-back. He's like a running back wide receiver hybrid, and he's actually doing really well.
Yeah, he's like
he's the lone bright spot on our team.
Exactly. Exactly.
Washington.
I actually picked him up in 3 of my leagues, and he's doing outstanding. Thank you.
Someone beat me to that punch. What were you going to say, Mike?
No, I was saying he killed you. I mean, he killed Washington last week. Cordell Patterson. That was crazy. Now you guys go to win.
He won us the would have won us the game. Who did we even beat? I don't remember. I remember. Wait, I don't know if you guys know this, but last year we lost. I want to say it was in between 6 and 8 games within the last 5 to 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. And so when I saw what was happening in that game with Washington, I went, man, I've seen this movie before. I've heard this song before, and I'm watching it, and it's exactly what happens again. So
I'll tell you what, up until 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, I said the exact same thing about the Giants. I'm like, here we go. We're setting ourselves up to lose the game. Especially when they went for that field goal. I was like,
yeah,
really? I'm like, it's crunch time. Can we get back in the game?
I said 0-4 too.
Yeah, I did. And then
I said I posted that. I said 0-4 again.
Yeah, I definitely got.
I wish I could have.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you finish. I interrupted you.
Well, I was just saying. I got to say that the biggest accomplishments for Daniel Jones so far hasn't just that he's gotten better. It's that all the turnovers have slowed down dramatically, and he seems to be doing better with the way he's holding the ball when he runs, and he's not throwing many picks. I'm just afraid that Butterfingers is going to cause him a pick or two this season. And Ingram's got to get his pink slip with Jason Garrett as they're walking out the door. Here, bring your buddy with you.
He's doing good when he's under pressure, Jones. He's doing good, especially under pressure. And with it, I love against the Saints. The Saints defense, they were doing good in the first quarter, and then Jones settled in. I mean, that's what you need. That's what I was so happy when I saw that. So
and this is the thing about our offensive line that I am definitely giving our offensive line kudos for. Daniel Jones did not get sacked once in that game. I think he was hurried like 6 times.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you want to go down that is DJ a top 10 quarterback thing, because that seems to be exhausted. But
not yet. I'll say not yet.
It's like I said. I think he's not. I mean, but here's the thing. I agree. I feel like from last year and years prior, he has improved. And I mean, he definitely looks better in a million categories. Is he out of the world good right now? Absolutely not. But does a lot of that have to do with him? No, your receivers are banged up off and on. Your offensive line, which is I don't know how this is. They're shitty sometimes, and then they're really good other times.
Yeah,
and it's like ground. They can't seem to decide on a personality,
Exactly.
But yeah, so how much of that is his fault? How much of it is it not? But yeah, I mean,
I'm still gonna say
I just
blue in the face. He is not a number 6 pick in the draft. So 17, yeah, okay, I would take that.
No, he's
not. 6.
No, 6.
No.
Well, hey, it's hard to get those things right. Ryan Leaf was the number 2 pick. We could just keep going. We could just go down that list all day long.
Marcus Russell.
He was decent sometimes, but he was a head case.
Yeah,
he's like the Kyrie Irving of football.
A man who loved his In-N-Out burger.
Oh God, Lord, did he? And his crawfish. That Jason Garrett thing you were saying earlier, though. I don't know who I was discussing this with the other day, but I remember when you guys hired him, and I went, "Why in the hell would because his track record of failure with the Cowboys, where he had to relinquish play calling to Kellen Moore, which, by the way, I know about Kellen Moore from his days at Boise State. I don't know if that was a great idea. But like, hey, he had to succeed that to him, and then you guys hire him as an offensive coordinator. I went, that is a catastrophic mistake. Like, you need somebody.
That's one of the things that's a thorn in the Giants' side. When it comes to Mara, not so much Tisch, but when it comes to the Mara family, they like hiring guys that have something to do with the organization. We can't get away from that to save our lives. That to me, that's why Jason Garrett's on our team. That's why he's our offensive coordinator, because he has those personal.
I'll tell you what. Well, you know who the Mara family also has personal ties to?
Who?
Jerry Jones. Those owners are close, and there are cadres of alliances, and that's like Jerry Jones's little fingers, because he loves Jason Garrett. Look, he had him as a lifetime backup to Aikman. Then he's a coordinator. Then he's a coach. He's a coach for way too long, and then he immediately jumps out and gets a job as an OC when he had relinquished his own play calling for his own team when he was the head coach. That doesn't make any sense. Like, make him a position coach, like you said before. Quarterback coach, I understand that. And then let him rebuild himself. Then
Absolutely.
if you feel he's learned and you can put him back in that OC role, do it. But like, this was like completely done ass backwards. And I can just imagine they're at an owners meeting or on the phone and Jones is telling them like, hey, you should consider him. You should consider him, because no one else was.
Right.
No one during that process was looking at Garrett.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And the thing too is, the thing that pisses me off about Garrett the most is, like, he constantly runs plays that continually do not work. Like, is he hoping that 1 week it's going to work one time? I mean, it's ridiculous. The jet sweep has, and this is across the NFL. The jet sweep should just be banned from the NFL. It's a horrible play to begin with. And then you got one of the best, if not the best, open field running back in the league, that all he needs is space, can pretty much juke 2 to 3 guys before anybody even touches him. And this guy's trying to run him up the middle consistently. Like, stop. Get this guy some screen.
Bounce it outside.
Yeah.
Especially when they ran down the field, I think it was the end of the third quarter. They ran down the field and then they end up throwing a kick and field goal. I mean, come on.
Well,
that's what I was saying. So, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like in that quarter where they settled for that field goal, it was again. It's like, here we go. We're getting ready to setting ourselves up to lose this game again because they're settling for field goals. The Giants are infamous, especially this year, with the exception of the last game, and even in the last game, we settle for field goals. Like on a fourth, there was one play. I think it was 4th and inches. We're going for a freaking field goal. 4th and inches. You're okay to try and run Barkley up the middle. Then why not try it there? Because I'm sure he can get a half an inch. Like, come on.
Yeah. We could use Booker. Who was the other one?
That's the other thing. Booker is so misused in this offense. It's not even funny. Even Elijah Penny should be getting, 1, 2, maybe 3 carries per game. He's getting nothing. Jason Garrett is calling a bad game, and the sad part is that children who barely even know football can see that this is like not working. It's ridiculous. It's so frustrating watching Garrett call the same stuff week in and week out that just doesn't work.
Hey, so I don't know how much like ESPN you guys watch. When I'm home, which is all day long, all day, every day, for the most part, until I have to leave and go do something or whatever else. I'll be in Chicago this weekend. I mean, I'll travel on the weekends. But I'm sitting at home doing my thing. I watch every show from the beginning of when it's the KJ. It's KJ Max now because he just joined the show. To Get Up, to First Take, to then whatever the one new Max Kellerman show is, and then everything all through the day. And I'm listening to all of it, like kind of like passively, but absorbing. NFL Live is a big one. The one thing that is constantly panned about the Giants offense is that it is so basic and so simple and so basically outdated and archaic that no one seems to understand why.
Yeah, it's
and
predictable.
That comes up all the time.
But the thing about it is, it's the same plays he ran with Dallas. The exact same
Mhm.
plays. I mean, in Dallas, the reason it worked is because they had a stacked offensive line. They had a power running back in Zeke. Saquon is not a power running back. If you get him one-on-one with somebody, he can power him. But when you got two guys, Saquon's not moving much more than a yard. It's just not who he is.
He always gets he always
He is
gets
a
with them.
he's a powerful running back, but he is not a power back.
Right.
He is a
exactly.
finesse back that can run with power, and therefore you need to put him in a position of space. Like you were talking about, throw him some screen passes, like get him away, like get him outside of the guys, you
Mhm.
know, and
Yep.
see what he can do in the open field, because that's where he kills you. You know, he'll run over a guy one-on-one, or he'll just go around him. But you don't want him getting gang tackled every 5 seconds and thinking he's just going to squirt up from the other side. You know?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No, I agree.
I mean,
with
I'll
you.
be totally honest with you.
Especially-
That touchdown he ran to win the game for us, I was shocked that there was something there for him to take.
That was an excellent play, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think he's, and I think I texted you this a couple weeks ago, where it was the whole thing where DJ's like keeping the ship straight, and then the thing is with Barkley is that because it takes a full. So I don't know if you guys ever knew what I did, but for 10 years I did professional athlete rehab, like injury rehab. So we saw everything you can think of. One of the biggest things with running backs, especially, and you tear an ACL, it's really a 2-year recovery. You could play after a year, yeah, absolutely. But the thing is you're not going to regain your biomechanical balance. That's of both your bodies, because your leg is weaker because you can't work it out the same as you can the other leg, and then regaining your like strength and your speed, and then at the same time your confidence that you're not going to re-injure the knee because it doesn't feel right. So he's still not back to his former self yet. He will be, but he's not yet. And
He's
so
getting there week by week. I can see it. It seems like he's getting there week by week.
Zeke had to do the same thing, like in terms of he changed his body in the offseason. He wasn't hurt, but he changed his body. Like he lost that weight and decided to do a whole different thing. You can see how differently he was running in the first 2 games. Last 2 games, he's been killing it. You know?
Yeah, he had to get used to it.
Yeah.
He's doing good blocking for them too.
Yeah, Zeke is a much better blocker. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's doing everything better.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So Zanikis, what quarterback are you guys looking
sure.
for this? For you can say next year, right?
Well, I mean, all the good ones were. College doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of the same like level of talent that you had coming out last year. What maybe you'll see a guy like Burrow kind of came out of the blue 2 years ago, and then Matt came out of the blue last year. So that's what I'm hoping for. But otherwise, I mean, I couldn't tell you right now, buddy. I mean, I have no idea. We're going to need one, though.
Yeah, it's just like anything
we're
else.
really going to
It's
need
still
one.
too early to see what's going to happen.
It makes me so angry, and this is often brought up even in the national medium of national platforms, that they were like, I can't believe, like, look at this now. You've got Kyle Pitts and you can't even use him because you don't have a quarterback that can throw it to him. And I'm like, but we could have had Fields. We could have had Jones. You know what I mean? But here we have a really fancy, shiny tight end. Well, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
are
I
you
think
going to ask me something, Mike?
I think we're going to get a quarterback too. I mean, that's why I had my prediction. I was picking as tight end or something because you guys were going to pick a quarterback, but I don't know.
Everybody knew they were going to pick Pitts. BBA, you were with me. I was on live with you and Sneaky when the draft pick came on, like when we were watching it live. And I was like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen.
We all did. There was nothing to say otherwise that Atlanta wasn't going with Pitts if he was there.
And this is nothing against Pitts. Nothing against him. The guy is an amazing athlete and everything else. But I also fundamentally, from my analytics about football, is you don't take running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends in the first round ever.
No.
Like you just don't do it. It's
No.
a waste of draft capital.
Yeah,
Unless
you usually find
unless
them at
that's
the
the
back
only
end.
weakness you have, huh?
You usually find them at the back end.
You find them in rounds 2 through 7, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that, but
Yeah.
Because there's
Hey.
this is not a well-run franchise we're talking about here, bud.
I hear you. Hey, Talikis, man, it was good having you on, brother. I got to get Jaden in. We got about a half hour left. Always a pleasure, brother.
Cool.
I
know.
Chop it
To
up.
you guys
got my
too. It's
number,
good to
man.
see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
I know.
Absolutely, man. So,
All right, buddy, you guys have a good one.
all right, you too, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he conked out. Sorry about that, brother. If you want to pop back in, pop up. I'll bring you back on.
The Cardinals are playing right now.
Jaden,
Yeah, it's the bases loaded.
how about them Yankees?
You mean the Stankies?
27 rings.
Yeah, Garrett Cole is not worth that $324 million.
Facts.
That
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah, he's getting paid. I did the math. He's getting like paid $1 million each start too. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No,
it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Ever since they found the spider tack, it's been like,
Well, yeah, he's like after the spider attack, he's shown some good flashes, like AKA against Houston that one game. But then
Yeah.
and then like I feel like he was good kinda, and then like once he started playing the Blue Jays, which for some reason I feel like he always does terrible against the Blue Jays. Like no matter what.
If you look at the stats during last night's game, he hasn't been good against the Red Sox either.
True. Yeah, like 15 ERA. Yeah, I just no.
I love Garrett Cole too, right?
CJ, why are you busting my ball, CJ?
I love Garrett Cole too, bro. I mean, because he choked in the World Series.
CJ's always got to bust my balls. That's why I love him. Go Giants. That's right.
Yes, sir.
CJ, you want the link?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'll put it up. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike.
I said I love Garrett Cole because I mean he choked in the World Series. You know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like Cole, but if you look at the difference when he was using the spider tag and what now that he's not, he's still got crisp pitches, but even his like slider and all, they're not dropping the way they used to, and that's the spider tag.
Yeah, did you after the disappointing loss? Did you see what Aaron Judge said?
No.
Or like he's gonna stay. He wants to stay with the Yankees for his entire career.
Well, they're gonna pay him.
Right. He said he wants to anyway. So I'm hoping
I'll tell you what, man. I have a love for Giancarlo Stanton. I hope he stays with the Yankees the rest of his career. I love him. He's a great player. I just, it was so brutal the way the freaking Green Monster treated him last night. My man should have had 3 home runs last night.
Yeah.
Think about it. 2 of them hit the wall, and then 1 actually went out in the right field.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts. I would love to re-sign Rizzo. I don't think Rizzo wants to be here necessarily. He might, but yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I want to say that Gallo's not coming back, but they have to release him because I think he's still under contract for at least 1 more year. Glaber, I think, is staying. Judge is definitely staying.
Yeah.
We're stuck with Aaron Hicks.
Oh my God.
We're paying him $10 million a year for 10 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think Voigt's coming back. Oh, let me get Tanikis on. He just popped back in. I'm sorry, brother. You were saying something and I cut you off.
Oh, I didn't even realize it until there was some gap. So when I went to just go back into the general lobby, then it started from right again, and I didn't know. Don't worry about it, dude. What are you kidding me? I seem like a sensitive guy to you.
No, but I want to make sure everybody gets their fair share. Figure them out.
No, I was just saying I wanted to send you guys a friendly goodbye. then that was it. That was all it interrupted.
Oh, all right. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming back on and clearing that up for me.
You got it. Didn't want you losing sleep tonight.
I would have too. I actually would have.
Yeah.
You seem like you felt really bad, and I was like, dude, it's fine. You're like, oh yeah, come back on, man. I'll apologize to you. I appreciate that. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I try sometimes. All right, brother. Well, you have a good night, man.
Okay, you too.
Later. Hey, let me get this. I believe this is CJ. Is this
What?
the CJ?
Jay.
What?
What's up, brother?
Hey, dude.
How are you?
Hey, man. It's been good.
Long time no talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
I did get your TikTok, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know what I appreciate?
What's that?
Being a winner.
That's it, man. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. I look thrilled right now. I'm like playing 2K, and I was like, you know what? Why not? You know?
Yeah, I hear you. I've been playing 2K a little bit here and there.
Yeah. You know, I was reminded of the whole tournament thing, and I was like, you know what? Let me go see what like really happened, because I didn't really like watch it. I was just playing it, and then it was doubted, and yeah. I do remember you saying one thing. You were like, I want to train somebody to beat me.
To beat who? Me?
Me.
I said I want to train somebody to beat you?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good enough to beat you. I'm not afraid of you, but I don't think I'm good enough to beat you. Why would I?
I thought it was very noble. You know what?
Okay.
You're a real stand-up noble guy.
I try.
Hi, TGM or TMGF.
What's up?
Hi, Giants fan 10.
Hola.
How you guys been?
Dude, I'm chilling.
Where again?
We are here. We are here. As you guys can see, I put the backdrop back up. I know you guys missed it. Got tired of looking at my closet.
I enjoyed it. That's prime ant right there.
Trying. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'm getting a text from my daughter. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
When the daughter calls, you have to answer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how about them Giants, man? I mean, you guys are raw.
Yeah, them Giants, man. We're on a roll, man. We got that one in a row.
I wish you guys would beat somebody else, but
yeah, I'm hoping this week we beat Dallas.
Yeah, not sure about all that, but
well, if the Giants can play like we did last week against the Saints, I think it's going to be a shootout, and I think we'll have a shot. Because again, I don't think Dallas's defense is that great. They're okay, but they're not that great.
I mean, yes, you have Trayvon Diggs, but I mean, come on, isn't that good? Like coverage, really, Trayvon Diggs. I mean,
But hold on a minute, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I got to talk to my daughter real quick.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
So how about them Bucks, CJ?
Hey man, we're chilling. I mean, I'm sad we lost to the Rams. We're supposed to go 17-0, but whatever. I
had
guess.
a feeling we were gonna lose that game anyway.
Bro, now everybody's a sports analyst because they said that the freaking Bucks were gonna lose to the Rams. It turns everybody into a sports analyst. Hey, TMGF.
Yeah.
You're a real noble guy.
I know, right? Hey, we grinding road to win, man. We'll get there. We'll get there soon, bro.
Yep, we'll get there soon, man. Trust.
Oh boy.
Scherzer, you better not joke.
Do you guys think Richard Sherman's old and washed up?
I mean, you have to give him a shot, though. I mean, he's got into some trouble, but you have to give him a shot.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I forgot all about the whole video.
Oh yeah.
Like when we first got him, I was like, "Ooh, Richard Sherman." Then I was like, "Ooh, Gilmore," but.
Yeah, I think Gilmore is better than Sherman, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
Your defense
I
is
just
getting
think
banged
that
up though. Your defense getting banged up. They're getting hurt. It just sucks.
Yeah.
So, you guys been good? Like aside from football?
Dude, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
That's
Very
great.
good. Indeed. Yeah, it's very
TMGF.
fucking awkward.
Yeah, what's up?
No, you know what? You need to chill out with your comments, man.
What?
You literally called me. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and every time you say Daniel Jones, I don't know what you're saying because it's like one time it's Daniel, the other time it's Daddy.
I mean, it's both.
You're very well spoken when it comes to that, Daddy Jones.
Yeah, when he does good, it's mostly Daddy.
Mm-hmm. When he does
You
good,
better
he would
leave
have
my
people.
daddy alone.
Oh God.
It goes to Daddy. He gets the Daddy name when he does good, but when he does bad, it goes to Daniel Jones or
See,
Daniel Jones.
Sneaky's the daddy. I'm the uncle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Facts. Who is here? Somebody just popped in? Who is that? Oh, it's Positive Philly.
Oh
boy.
Positive
Let's bring him on.
And wait, and did you see that video Philly made?
Which one?
He compared who was it? The Phillies. I mean,
Tony and Smith.
Huh?
Is it Tony and Smith?
Yeah, Tony and Smith.
Yeah, that's not comparable at the moment.
So listen, this is why Mike compared the two, because he's jealous.
You know what? Positive Philadelphia got exposed by one of my favorite accounts on TikTok. Negative Philly.
Oh
He
my God!
exposed him
I saw that.
What did he expose him for?
for being a fraud.
Well, that used to be his name, Philly Fraud Talks.
Philly fraud.
Hey, Mike, are you ready to come on? Mike, you ready? All right, I'm bringing you on.
Bet he won't be there.
What's up, Philly Fraud Talk?
Mike.
Shut up.
What's up, dude?
What's up? You guys love trolling, don't you?
Well, you're the one comparing freaking Slim No Reaper to
No,
KT.
Zone acts like he's so goated. Zone called him human joystick.
Well, yeah, I would too. Did you watch him play the other day?
No, I don't really care to watch him play.
Well, then you can't compare freaking.
No valid opinion.
Did you watch my video?
Philly
I said
fraud.
I said the same thing too when Tony was doing
Smith
good.
is better.
Then who?
Come on, bro. You
Like
can't.
Kadarius Toney.
Dude, you are on crack.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say.
How?
It's not fair.
First of all,
He's
Tony
not-
played his.
Tell me when
games.
Devontae Smith is better than Kadarius Toney. Tell me when.
What has he done?
What has Smith done?
What?
He's had better performance than Kadarius Toney. I mean, he hasn't done anything since this week. At least Smith played all 3 weeks so far. Like,
Yeah, Smith has played 3 weeks, and Tony's done more than him in one game.
Really, no matter what.
buddy, okay, but listen, who's going to have the better career?
Number one wide receiver.
Tony.
We don't know yet.
Buddy,
Devontae Smith is a wide receiver one. Okay, he's a wide receiver number one. That's whole.
You guys got to get off the weed. Get off the weed.
I'd rather be on weed than crack, because at least on weed you're coherent.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're on crack then.
No, I already told you you're the one doing crack. Some really crazy crack too.
Devontae Smith is the number one wide receiver. I mean, Tony's not on the Giants. Like,
you're right. You're right. He is. That's the
You don't
thing.
have
That's
any
why he's
Devontae
better.
Smith is a what is it? A 1-ply roll of toilet paper.
You don't have any
Nah,
other wide
man.
receiver.
See, we haven't seen enough from him yet, to be honest. But
From
Kadarius Toney's not from Devontae Smith
Then how can you sit here and compare one to the other?
because he's better. He just is. Like
How?
Kadarius.
But you
I
know,
mean,
listen, when you say someone's better, you have to back it up. So back it up.
I mean, I can tell you who's going to have the better career.
Why?
No,
Because he's an Eagle?
No, he just is because he's going to have the wide receiver 1 role.
You do know that when your team is crap, that your most lackluster player can seem like a superstar. You do understand that, right?
I understand that, but like, do you really think Kadarius Toney is going to be good when y'all got like three other receivers who are better than him?
Kadarius Toney is good right now.
I mean, he got the shot.
And I would be hard pressed to say that Darius Slayton is better than Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, Tony over.
You don't.
I'd take Tony over
I think-
Slayton in a minute.
I think Slayton's better.
No.
Kadarius Toney played 1 game, and you guys are acting like
No,
he's the
2.
best.
2. He played 2.
How are
Hey,
we acting like he's
truthfully-
the best? He had a great game. You're the one comparing, so how are we saying he's the best? You're the one that made the comparison, so we're
I
rebutting your
didn't compare.
comparison.
I just said that. I just said that
Yes, you
Devontae Smith
did.
is going to be better than Kadarius
That's
Toney.
not comparing.
I mean, it is, but it's also facts.
How's it facts? Kadarius
It
Toney
is.
hasn't played 3 games. Talk to me after he's played 3 games, and then we'll compare the first
you
3
do
games.
It doesn't matter. He's still not going to be good.
You do what?
I
How
still-
can you say that? What are you? When did you become Nostradamus? Yeah, exactly.
What a
When did you
negative-
become a
I
What a
didn't.
football
negative
player?
take, man.
I didn't
not like a
understand the
genie
pick in the
that's
first place. To be honest,
What's that?
I said I didn't understand the pick in the first place. To be honest,
Who?
I didn't understand why y'all took a receiver.
But it's okay. It's not for you to decide what we took, because you know what? You guys were so scared that we were going to get Devontae Smith that you had to trade some stuff away just to get him. So
the
your point?
rival team.
I know, right?
Yeah, you would have. I mean, see, we've just struggled. That's why he's not producing the way we thought he was going to produce. But
Wait. You just said he's better than Tony, but he's not producing. Like, make up your mind, dude.
I mean, no, he's not producing the way we thought he would. But he's better than Tony.
What?
He's gonna. Okay, put
Guys,
it this way.
Do me a
Okay.
favor. Let Mike speak, because he's only proving my point.
In the long run, Smith is going to have a better career.
Okay, fortune.
Anything else, Nostradamus?
Why you don't? Why you don't think I'm making a point here?
We could say
You can't even make a point for why he's better. Just tell me why.
You're making a claim, not a point.
we could say we don't even know how Patrick Mahomes could have do the
Okay.
next 5 years.
I mean, a lot of
We don't
people
know if he's gonna
had
do
said
better
that he
or
was Patrick Mahomes is going to win like 2 more Super Bowls within the next 5 years. I can tell you
Hold
that.
on. Stick to one player.
We
You
don't-
said
okay.
Devontae Smith is better than Kadarius Toney. How?
I mean, he was said to be one of the best wide receivers in the draft. and
He
like,
was said to be. I don't want to hear said to be. I want to hear why you think that Devontae Smith is better than Kadarius Toney. I don't want to hear I heard. I don't want to hear. Why does Mike, positive Philly, think that Devontae Smith is better than Kadarius Toney? What facts do you have to back that up?
I don't have facts, but like,
But that's the whole point. If you have nothing to back it up with, you cannot say that.
Or it's an opinion.
It's just
I didn't
Yeah,
sit here. I didn't
that's
sit
my
here and say
opinion. Why do
Kadarius
you-
Toney was better than Devontae Smith.
why do you need to hear facts about it?
What's that?
Why do you need to hear facts about it?
Because it's just a state. If you're all right, so it's a fact if you can prove it to be a fact. You keep saying it's a fact. I'm asking you to prove it. You can't prove it, so it's not. It's a statement.
Who has?
Yes.
I guess he has better stats over the past 3 weeks. Kadarius
Right,
Toney hasn't
right.
even-
Because why? Kadarius Toney hasn't played 3 weeks. So your point.
Yeah. Yeah. So therefore, Smith is better. Smith has more experience playing.
So that means Evan Ingram is better than Devontae Smith.
What?
Evan Ingram's better than Devontae Smith,
Evan Ingram's not even a good tight end in the league anymore.
but he's better than Devontae Smith because he's played more weeks
No,
than Devontae Smith.
no, he's not. No, he's
Yes,
not
he
at
is.
all.
He's played more weeks. I'm using your logic. He's played more weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, don't use my logic, but just listen to me when I say this. Kadarius Toney is not as Cervantes. Cervantes is going to have a better career than Kadarius Toney. Like you can.
Okay, so what can you back that up with? How can you back up that statement?
He won the Heisman, bro.
College.
That doesn't mean anything.
College. College and NFL are completely two different things.
I can name for you 5 players that won the Heisman that didn't get into their second season. That means
He's going to be in
nothing
his second
NFL.
season.
Josh Rosen.
Means nothing in the NFL. You know what the Heisman means in the NFL? Nothing.
Means that you went 16-0 and your name's Jameis Winston, and then you went on to be the NFL's passing leader in 2019, along with
CJ.
a positive
You're right.
record
He's
in
right.
2016.
He went on to be the passing leader, also the interception leader that same year. So go ahead.
Okay, you know what? You know, in that same season,
who also just got beat by the Giants.
Okay, sure. You know what? You're right. But I don't recall you guys beating us last year. I don't think you guys are going to beat us this year. And guess what?
We didn't play
Kenny
last
Galladay.
year.
No.
Oh,
Kenny
that-
Galladay sucks. Sterling Shepard sucks. Kadarius
huh?
Toney sucks.
Exactly. Thank you.
Evan Ingram sucks. Daniel Jones sucks.
What?
O-line sucks. Barkley sucks. You guys
Whoa.
are fantasy
I'll
hell.
stop you.
Okay, Kenny
Listen,
Galladay
I'm an
gets
Eagles
me
Says the
0
guy whose
fantasy
team is
points.
literally the Lakers of the NFL.
Dude, we're like the Lakers. Like we're OP, dude.
Yeah, you
Like,
get to the
nobody's
playoffs
beating
and you're going to get knocked again.
What do you mean
You're
we're
not
gonna get
going to the
knocked?
Super Bowl. You're not going to the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, Philly, did you just hear that?
Like I said,
I mean, it
Kansas
doesn't
City's
matter
not
what you
going.
heard. You're an Eagles fan, but like I heard that you just said that.
CJ,
and honestly, it's really
are
sad
you-
to hear.
Are you sitting here wanting me to back you up?
Yes.
No, because you have no logic.
No, listen. I mean, honestly,
Truthfully, Devontae Smith is better than Kadarius
Bucks.
Toney.
What?
thank you,
Now you're
CJ.
now you're just
Going
saying
on.
that to get on my nerves, and it's not going to work because I know where you're going.
So Devontae
CJ.
Smith, oh my gosh, like he was a freaking stud week 1. Got me a bunch of fantasy
He
points.
was.
You know what
Yes, he
Kenny
was.
Galladay did week 1? Did he get me fantasy points? Don't think so. You know what Daniel Jones did? Daniel Jones is actually elite. Like he's probably better than Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill sucks. But you know, Daniel Jones didn't get sacked 6 times week 1 in like 5 possessions. Anyways, he sucks. And Daniel Jones solos. But Jameis Winston is better than all of them. I don't recall Daniel Jones having 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in week 1. Do you? Because I don't. I don't remember
He never done
Kadarius
that.
Toney. You know, I had more yards than Kadarius Toney.
But I
How did
also
you
remember. I also remember that the New York Giants beat this team that you so love, which I would assume is your second favorite team, that being the Saints, because your godsend of a quarterback who sucked with you guys and will continue to suck. So let me put it to you this way:
Wait, so
If-
now you hold
if
up. You like
Jameis
the
Winston
Saints now
is so
'cause of
good,
Jameis?
why did they have to keep bringing in Taysom Hill to score the touchdowns?
Wait a minute. So, first off, not a Saints fan. Second off, the Giants suck. Didn't we beat y'all last year?
That's
I mean,
last year. We're talking about this year.
Okay, yeah,
We're-
let's talk about this year. Who was the
By
better
missed
record?
penalty call. By missed penalty call for a 2-point conversion.
No, that was literally
They're one
clean.
and-
I mean, yes,
No,
Jones had
hasn't
that.
popped
down
in.
year.
All right,
Varsity.
Ant, we could revisit this whenever we whoop y'all, whatever week, any week.
Okay,
Okay,
Make
that's
sure
not
you
gonna
come
happen.
back the next week.
Ant, I just want to
Yeah.
know who's going to win, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the New York Giants?
Well, as long as
Bucks
Tom
easily.
Brady, as long
The
as Tom
Bucks,
Brady's the
hands
Bucks
down.
quarterback, then we all know that he can't beat the Giants, so that's cool.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I remember last year we beat the Giants as Tom Brady is quarterback.
That was only like this. That was
Barely.
only. That was
Barely.
Like this.
Barely. Okay, so now we're saying
Barely.
Okay, you guys barely
Yo,
beat the
CJ,
Bucks.
listen,
and we-
that's going to be like a 48-6
Wait,
game,
wait.
to be honest
If
with you.
Jones didn't throw that interception, like you guys. cut
Okay,
it
so
from
if
the
your
ground or
quarterback
something,
didn't suck,
That
then
would
you
be
would've
like
won.
me saying.
Gotcha.
That would be like me saying that Daniel Jones in his rookie year, his first game without Saquon Barkley, beat the Buccaneers.
You know Saquon played and then got hurt, right?
Yeah, but he got hurt in the beginning of the second quarter.
And you know, Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense was horrible against the pass. Okay, so I mean that's great. He did great against a horrible pass defense. And bro, who the heck thinks that Daniel Jones is going to play? Daniel Jones sucks. Eli Manning solos Daniel Jones. And you know who solos the Giants? Tony Romo. You talk about a real quarterback, a real back to the bone quarterback. Give me Tony Romo over any Giants quarterback ever. Tony Romo literally solos your franchise. And Dez caught it.
Years later.
Are you done? Are you done trying to convince everybody here that like you're not trying to get under my skin?
You said Tony
I'm
Romo
not.
is.
I'm saying
better than-
Jameis Winston is better than Daniel Jones easily, and that's not even close. Because
Daniel Jones has been on one team.
Oh,
I mean, that's
Daniel
debatable.
Jones isn't even off his rookie contract, is he?
No,
He's in his 30th year, right? 30 year, I think.
Well, and that's not something to brag about. Buccaneers haven't re-signed a quarterback since like 19 freaking I don't even know what. Since Vinny Testaverde or Tombstone or whatever they call him.
Testaverde.
Testicles, I don't know.
Testicles.
But yeah, that guy, and I don't even know his name, dude. Like, but you know what I do know?
What's up?
That we whooped y'all last week or last year, and you know what we're gonna do again?
You did not whoop
Whoop y'all again.
You didn't whoop us.
We're gonna whoop y'all again. Hey,
I
go
believe
Eagles.
you beat us by 2.
Isn't
Fly,
that
Eagles,
Philly?
fly.
Isn't that Philly fans choking Ben Simmons missing a wide open layup?
Listen,
Hey,
I'm
didn't
done
y'all
with
beat
Ben
us by a
Simmons.
kick
That dude needs to
that
go somewhere
Matt
for
Gay
real.
missed in 2019?
What's that? What's
You
that?
guys beat us because Matt Gay missed a kick.
A win is a win, bro. It doesn't matter how many
Okay,
points.
then a win is a win.
Okay.
But
So-
you didn't blow us out.
we whooped y'all.
So we're
Y'all
2-0
beat us in
against Jameis
2019.
Winston.
You didn't blow
Y'all
us
could
out. one.
beat me with. You're not gonna get under my skin, Ant. I know you think that Jameis Winston's my heart and soul. He is, but you're not gonna win this one, Ant.
He said he is.
At least he didn't throw an interception.
And this is why I love CJ.
Guess what my profile picture is?
Jameis Winston.
The
Tom Brady.
owner of your franchise, undefeated against your franchise,
He lost 2 times in the Super Bowl.
undefeated against your franchise in this jersey.
Oh my
Never
god.
lost.
He's
You
only
know who
one.
has lost? Daniel Jones. Hey, guess what?
Hey, CJ.
David Montgomery is better. Hey, you know what? Miles
Saquon
Sanders
Barkley.
is
There we
better
go.
than Barkley. Miles Sanders is so
sir.
underrated.
Yes.
He's so
Why are
underrated.
you,
Yes,
listen,
CJ.
listen, hold on,
Thank
hold
you,
on.
CJ.
Why are you trying to soup up Mike? You don't really believe that.
CJ,
No, man.
CJ's trying to make him
Miles
a.
Sanders is so underrated. Have you seen that man smile?
Can you guys
No,
hear the
come on.
smile in CJ's voice?
Miles
CJ,
Sanders.
turn your camera on, buddy. I want to see that smile.
No,
Smart
CJ's
ass.
capping. Bro.
CJ's such a smart ass.
Hey, oh, that's another thing. You called me a smart. I thought that was hilarious because you were like, it was like at the end of the game whenever I was playing that championship game, and then you were like, "Oh, he's gonna try to run up the score, isn't he?" And then I did, and then you were like, "Oh, CJ's such a smart ass." I love
That's
it.
right.
You're
I say
CJ.
because I mean it.
CJ,
If Giants beat the Bucks, I'll
did
be
you ever
waiting
get
for
your stuff or no?
We did.
You got you got the trophy?
I did.
Yeah,
I
if
made
you weren't
TikTok.
playing your game right now and actually watched the show that you're on, he actually showed it like 5 minutes ago.
Let me see. Not
Hey,
when I was on.
Focus, Mike.
It's
I
on
have
the
a
when I was on.
confession to make,
He didn't show it when I was on.
Mike.
It's on
I'm
the
sorry.
page.
Let me see
I
it.
just wanted to let you know. On Ant, what's the show called? It's Sports Made with the Godfather.
No, Rated M Sports.
Rated M Sports with the Godfather. I wanted to let everybody know, I am negative Philly.
CJ, no way.
I am the one behind everything.
You better take that account down, buddy.
What you
No,
gonna do, bro?
you've reported me one too many times,
I actually did report it.
and I'm actually making a Miles Sanders exposed video, and me and my good friend TGMF is gonna own you.
TMG.
Miles Sanders is number 4 in the NFC. Like, come on.
No,
Miles
Too
Sanders
many
is
letters,
number
Ant.
2 in the toilet.
Kenny. Kenny G, he's
Shut up.
gonna be
He's a
really
great
good.
musician. Don't you say anything about Kenny G.
Kenny G, I love Kenny G. He's
Mike Evans is better.
He's the second best running back in the NFC East.
What?
Miles Sanders is number 1.
Yeah.
What?
Miles Sanders is number 1 on the Eagles.
Yo,
Kenneth
Philly, you
Gainwell.
want to do a bet?
Hey, listen. Do you know why the Eagles have cheerleaders? Because nobody
Kenny
watches the team.
Kenny
Philly,
G is
you
a
wanna
running
do a bet?
back.
Philly,
Kenny
let's
G is
do
a
a
running
bet.
back.
Say
What's
Miles,
the bet, buddy?
say Miles Sanders is he's number 1 in NFC. Say that in the group chat. Say that.
No.
If I die this
I'm good.
year,
I'm good.
I want the Giants to win the game in Philly that I'm going to.
And so
You know what I
I'm
want? I want
I'm
the
probably hopefully
Giants
going to that game
to
so I can meet you.
lose to the Eagles because the Eagles are a better football team. Eagles
Thank
got
you,
Jalen
CJ.
Hurts. Jalen Hurts is so underrated.
Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback right now.
Top 5
Oh
quarterback.
my god!
According that's according to ESPN Fantasy. ESPN Fantasy app has him at number 3.
Oh my god! Jalen Hurts not top 10. You're capping.
Jalen Hurts is what?
I think he's ranked like number 3 on the NFL Fantasy app.
Yeah, fantasy.
That's
He's not
fantasy.
number 3 in the league.
Yo, that says something.
And I told you, him and Miles Sanders are 2 chunks of number 2 in the toilet.
Miles Sanders is ranked number 33. That's just up there.
That doesn't mean
So
that
underrated.
doesn't mean anything, bro.
I mean, he hasn't been playing the way he should be, but you know.
So that just makes him better, right?
Yeah, I mean
I swear to God, dude, I want to see the crack rock you're smoking.
oh my
Somebody
god,
somebody
I
told you
hope-
meth, dude.
I hope I meet you. I really hope I meet you.
bro, we'll pull up, man.
Why?
No, just because. I
So
don't know.
why?
I'm hopefully meeting you the day after Christmas.
You want to meet all 6'1", 260 pounds of me?
Well, I mean, I
He
don't know.
wants to meet
I'm
all
not-
6'4".
I'm not scared of Big Blue.
Oh, you guys gonna fight?
I'm kidding.
I-
no, I'm kidding. It's gonna be chill.
Me
I don't
and
want
TGF,
I don't want nobody to be scared of me.
TMGF, we're gonna
Yeah.
host this fight.
I don't fight. I make you disappear.
Ooh.
All right, well, Big Blue, I appreciate you having me on the show, bro. You have
You
a
going
good
to
night.
bed?
Well, I mean, the show's
Say-
going to be over soon, right?
Yeah, that's true. We got about 2 minutes.
Tell
All
him
right,
to
Big Blue.
stay at one time, please.
Hey, sneak.
You have the authority.
CJ,
What?
keep spinning facts about my Eagles. Keep
Oh
telling
my
people
God.
that Miles
Sanders.
Sanders is underrated and all. And
Mike,
Hey,
if you
who's
bought,
underrated on the
into
Bucks,
the
man?
stuff that CJ was just spewing to you, you definitely are smoking crack.
Yeah,
CJ, before I go, can I see your stuff?
What?
it's on TikTok.
Oh, it is.
Hey, okay, Mike, I'm gonna have to send you it on Snapchat.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Did
bye.
you just ask another guy if you can see his stuff?
No.
What?
No, like his trophy and his.
Hey, Mike, can I
Like
see
that.
your stuff?
His
Wait,
trophy and
CJ,
his
how
what?
old are you?
I don't know whatever he got
I'm,
from. Oh yeah, and
I'm
Big
18.
Blue, you need to redo that thing you
I was
sent
about
me.
to
just
say.
lied.
I was about to say. I wish you said you were.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I got your text.
Honestly, you're not asking. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Hey, Philly,
What's up?
say G's up.
Ease up.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
What a guy, man. Gotta love
Oh
it.
my god, Philly.
Oh my god.
Good thing Miles Sanders is very underrated.
Hmm.
Because if not, the Eagles would be in trouble.
You know what? You can keep talking
They
good
are in
about
trouble.
people. If it makes them sleep at night, why not?
No, man. Devontae Smith, wide receiver 1 of the NFL.
Mhm.
Who's injured a lot on your team?
Oh, I'm gonna piss my pants. It's gonna make me piss myself.
Who's injured a lot on the Giants?
Who?
Let's see.
We can't really say anyone.
Saquon probably.
Just Saquon. So Saquon could be the running back 1 of the
haven't
all
took
hospital
a lot
team.
too.
I say Saquon is mostly healthy, but I mean he's out. The
Yeah,
major injury
Saquon's
was
not a
PCL.
humble guy, though.
He's a good guy.
You know who's a humble guy? No. I think that I think that myself. I'm probably more humble than Saquon.
Gabe makes a good point.
Mm-mm.
Tony Pollard.
That's facts.
No, that's not facts.
Pollard is way
Miles-
better than Miles Sanders.
If Tony Pollard is better than Miles Sanders, then Tony Pollard is better than Saquon. But sadly, none of them are better than Zeke. Zeke the freak.
Who's your running back?
Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Yeah, both
Basically,
are better.
basically nobody.
No, dude. Why are you
Ronald
talking
Jones-
about my team like that?
Ronald Jones is ass. I like Fournette though. What's up, brother?
You like Fortnite?
Imagine I like Fournette.
Oh, I call him Fortune, or I don't call him Fortunate. I call him something else, but I forgot.
I was just say, what do you like?
Fortnite.
No, not Fortnite. It's not Fortunate.
Foreskin.
Frick. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Foreskin.
Foreskin.
You got Foreskin. You got Rojo.
Oh.
What's going on with Mike Evans this year?
He's elite.
Yeah, but he hasn't done much.
Dude, he literally has, but like, first off, the first game he didn't throw to Mike Evans, and then the second game, like before the second game, he was like Tom Brady. He was like, "Oh, Mike Evans is so good. Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer." And in the comments, everybody was like, "Then throw to him, then." And then he threw to him, and then he did good. And then against the Rams, he did good, but yeah, he just doesn't throw to him. Like that's it. And then Gronk got speared. I was crying.
Yeah, I don't.
Gronk's injury prone too, though. I mean, he's up in age, so it's his age is starting to catch up with him.
You know whose age is starting to catch up to him?
Oh, good.
I'm afraid to ask, but yeah, go ahead.
Let me think.
He has to think about it.
I'm gonna say Kenny Galladay.
Okay.
Kenny Galladay and that Tony guy. That Tony guy, if you see how he moves, he doesn't move like how he did like in college. Honestly, I think I'm
college
not,
and NFL is different.
I've
I'm more
never seen
athletic than
somebody
Kadarius
dig
Toney.
so much.
I'm more athletic than Kadarius Toney. Have you seen me run the 40? I've beaten Derrick Henry.
Oh god.
But then again, Derrick Henry's overrated. Like he's not even better than Zeke.
Whoa.
You're killing me tonight, dude.
Oh.
I always do this.
We know who's the
I
Titans
know.
fan.
Kenny G
But,
is better
hey,
than Mike Evans. I don't know.
They're
about
all
that.
better than Nick Chubb, man. Nick Chubb. Is
I won't say that team. I think you could say Mike Evans is better than Kenny Galladay.
And who's the best running back in the league?
Oof.
It's still Henry.
Oh, what a biased take. All right, Mike, what about you?
What?
Bias?
That's a bias.
Mike,
Dude,
who's the
listen,
best running back in the
CJ's
league?
doing his thing right now.
You gotta say I feel like Nick Chubb.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I mean,
Okay, what about you, Giants fan 10?
I'll take my boy Fournette. Like I know you want to hear.
Fournette?
I
Well,
actually
sadly,
like not even being like whatever. I love Fournette.
me
Like
too. He's really bald and oh man, he runs that thing. But he can't catch, I'll be honest. That guy can't catch to save his life. But you guys are all wrong. Antonio Gibson is the best running back in the NFL.
Oh,
And let me explain.
I don't know why.
Antonio Gibson's the best. Dude, did you see that one play where he like caught a screen? That literally
getting up there,
almost
yeah.
won me. That almost won me my fantasy game.
he's getting up there, yeah.
He
Damn,
is
Max
getting
Scherzer
up
got
there in
pulled out.
age, but he's kind of like Tom Brady, you know.
Old.
And Justin Fields. Justin Fields is trash.
That O-line sucks.
You know what O-line sucks? The Giants.
No, it doesn't. I mean, he hasn't
The
got signed,
Giants
right?
suck. I hate the Giants now. You guys made me hate the Giants. You guys let a little boy from Tampa. I used to be a Giants fan. You know that?
Oh my
I mean,
And,
when
and then you
Odell,
became a bandwagon.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
how-
I became a
it's-
bandwagon and I was born and
crazy
raised in
how-
Tampa.
Daniel Jones hasn't got sacked more than 4 times a game this year, but Justin Fields has. I mean,
Dude, that's because you guys play no comp. We play all comp.
it's
like-
still the same. It's still
Didn't
the
you
same
guys?
game.
Didn't you guys play like the? Who you guys play? I
The
forgot,
Saints?
but they probably suck.
A good team is Saints and Denver.
Oh wait, no,
forgot who
you
you
guys
guys
played the
played, but
Saints.
they
That's a
probably
really good
suck.
team.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys played
you're
the
right. They
Saints.
did suck. We played Jameis Winston and the
Josh,
Saints. You're
Josh,
right. They
Josh.
did suck.
Josh, you guys didn't Kadarius Toney like? Isn't he like ugly?
No, that I'll give you. He's definitely ugly.
He's ugly. Kenny Galladay sucks. He's slow, and dude, he gets 0 fantasy points. Yeah, I started him and I lost, dude. I'm 1 in
He had
3.
116 yards on 8 receptions?
Yeah, that was 1 week, and you got
He
me
caught those
16
important
points.
passes to seal the game. He caught those important passes to
Tell
seal
him
the
to-
game.
Well, the
Tell
fact
him
that
to
you
do that
picked him
when I
on your
was Cooper
fantasy
Kupp.
team means that you like him.
Yeah, I do. I called him top 5 like in 2019. Guess what? Guess what he done? I said he was better than Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, not only could he take his wife, he could do whatever he wants. He could do whatever he wants to me, to be honest. But anyways, dude,
That just
like
went different.
Sterling Shepard, also, I picked him up. If he gets me 0 points, and oh my god, I'm gonna sue you. Wait, who should I start? Who should I
So
start?
why-
Kenny
why are
Galladay
you
or
picking up-
Sterling Shepard?
This week,
Yes.
We don't even know if
Who's
they're
gonna
coming
get the ball more?
in. We don't even know if they're playing
I
yet.
think Galladay will get it more than Shepard.
Really? I don't know. I still feel I like Shepard though. I still like Shepard.
We don't even know
All right.
Shepard is picking it, right?
Mike, you're the final decision. Am I starting Kenny Galladay or am I starting Sterling Shepard?
I mean, I'll say Kenny Galladay right now because we don't know if
Uh,
Shepard can play yet.
If
I
you
mean,
guys
so
get
questionable, right? So
if you
questionable.
guys get me 0 points, I'm gonna freaking fight all of you guys.
Well, I said Sterling Shepard though.
I thought you were suing me.
And I'm suing you. I'm boxing you. I'm playing you in Madden. I'm playing you in FIFA. I don't care what I gotta
Playing you
do.
in
I'm gonna get to you.
I'm gonna lacrosse.
Yeah, lacrosse,
Pocket pool.
hockey. Actually, no hockey. I hate hockey.
I'm not good
What?
at. I'm not
I
good
literally
at.
hate hockey,
Oh my
Really?
god.
dude.
I
I
suck at
have
it.
trauma,
Yeah, I suck at that game.
Hockey is so exciting.
dude. I hate hockey.
Oh, like,
Literally, I went to the ice skating rink once, and then I only held on to the sides. But like, then somebody busted their head open, and I never went again.
oh my god.
I had, you know what? My story's kind of like that too. I haven't been ice skating since I was younger, and the last recollection of ice skating I have is some chick landed on my arm and broke my elbow.
Poor Ant.
She was a fat girl too. So
Anthony.
what?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, big girl. She was a big girl.
Yeah, she's a big girl, kind of like Tristan Wirfs, or kind of
She-
like
yeah,
Andrew
a
Thomas.
big girl.
No, dang it, I meant Andrew Thomas. He's a real big girl, and he
No,
cries.
no,
a
no,
lot.
no. You said it already. You said Tristan
No.
Wirfs.
Tristan
Yep.
Wirfs is on the top 100. Is Andrew
He's
Thomas?
a big girl. You said it.
You know who else is a big girl?
Who?
Saquon's wife. Ooh.
Is she?
I don't know. Saquon doesn't have a wife. That's why I said it.
Oh, true. He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, he's unloyal. He's gonna leave you guys.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
He's scared of commitment.
He's gonna beat his girlfriend so the Giants throw him out.
Yeah, he's gonna pull an Adrian Peterson and a Kareem Hunt. He's gonna Ray Rice's way to success.
I was waiting for that one.
You know what?
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk real football now. So like, I think you guys should pick up this guy. He was a former, back in his prime. He's kind of off his prime now, but I think he'll be a really good pickup for you guys. He used to play on the Ravens,
Shut up.
We hoop.
and he used to play linebacker for the Ravens. I think you guys should pick him up.
Oh my.
Who?
Dude, he's really good too, and he hits really hard. Like, I don't know if you guys can
Pepper
get
spray.
him, but you guys should try to get him.
Who? Who is him?
Ray Lewis.
The guy's
He's
retired.
retired.
You should still try to get him. Like, Gronk was retired.
Gronk's retarded.
Oh my god. Yeah. You can
Ever see
okay,
his
you know what? You
commercials?
want to talk bad about my players? Guess what? Saquon Barkley is the running back 1 for the all hospital team.
You might be right. You might be right.
And guess what? Guess what?
What?
James
Chicken butt.
Bradbury's ugly.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And so is and Blake Martinez, he isn't even good in fantasy.
I mean, he's hurt.
Shouldn't be.
How can Blake?
Oh yeah,
Martinez be
he's
hurt?
tore his ACL, right?
You can't
Yeah.
even pick. You can't even pick a
Dang,
defensive.
the Giants are freaking number 1 team for the all hospital team.
I mean,
Well,
aren't
you
your
might be
players-
right there.
Aren't your Buccaneers going down? Your players going
No.
down?
Literally only Gronk got shot in the ribs. That's it.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
the
defense.
Bucket. See, the Giants may be the all hospital team, but the Buccaneers are the geriatric team.
Aren't your defense players getting hurt, like or something?
Oh yeah, our secondary. But
Yeah.
like that doesn't matter because we got Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman's better than everybody on your team.
The guy's 3 days older than dirt.
Shush, don't how dare you? And I
think-
thought this was okay, this is personal now. You want to talk about Dirk? Let's talk about Dirk. Dirk has more rings than the Knicks.
What?
Dirk has 1 ring. The Knicks have 3.
Same thing. Dude,
No,
you
he's
guys
the
are like
blood.
Cowboys fans, like, except that you guys don't have a real stud like Zeke.
2012 and 2008.
2000. What are we talking about? 2008 for?
I mean,
Hey
you've
guys,
seen the
calm
Cowboys.
down on CJ. I think he's high right now.
I'm not. I'm just spitting facts. I think you're mad because, first off, Kenny Galladay is trash in fantasy. Number 2, Kadarius Toney isn't better than Devontae Smith, and he's
Oh my
ugly.
god.
So he's
Oh my
really
God.
not pulling anything.
Okay.
Saquon's girlfriend left. Hey, Andrew Thomas, you know that guy?
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Well, let him meet Joe Tryon. Let him meet him. Joe Tryon is so good looking.
Oh boy.
Just
And JPP. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait till JPP.
Imagine
eats
losing to
Daniel
the
Jones.
Giants, bro. Imagine losing to the Giants. Like,
Dude, 2 years ago, you live in the past.
JPP can't even wipe his own butt.
JPP can wipe his own butt and then take you by your head and Daniel Jones by his other hand, right? Whoever wants the claw could get the claw, and then he will crush one of your guys' head. Hopefully, it's Daniel Jones.
Oh my god.
You know what?
you kicked so hard.
The claw.
I hope that JPP kicks Daniel Jones in his nuts.
He
That's
didn't
my
do that
hot
last
take.
year. He didn't do that last year, but okay.
Guess what? He's gonna do it
He
this
might,
year.
might grab
Daniel
his nuts. I
Jones-
don't know about kicking him in them.
Oh my gosh. Daniel Jones is gonna feel something, and it's not gonna be a sack. It'll
Yeah, it's gonna be
somebody's
3.
sack.
It's gonna be 3 fingers on his ass, and he's gonna know it's freaking JPP.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? He won't have the ball because he's a fumble machine.
Um,
Who, JPP? Yeah, you're right, because he can't hold the ball.
No.
He's got 3 fingers.
Stop making fun of my players, or else I'm gonna get Vita Vea, and I'm gonna pay
how
him
is
extra.
Daniel Jones? Is Daniel Jones a fumbling machine this year? I mean, I don't think so.
Daniel Jones, bro. How many picks does Daniel Jones have?
1.
2.
Because
That's even worse.
Isn't that fumble count as 1? You could say fumble and interception, but 2 turnovers you could say.
No, he's got two picks, one fumble. He fumbled the first game of the season, I believe, and then he threw a pick week 1, and he threw that one this past week. You have to count it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I definitely count it because he threw it and he's trash.
you still lost.
I mean,
He's-
the only good thing about Daniel Jones is that he's fast. Like, honestly, I don't think I could beat Daniel Jones in a race. I'll be honest.
Jameis Winston didn't even throw 4 touchdowns, as you said. He didn't.
Jameis
throw 4 touchdowns.
Jameis threw 5 touchdowns week 1. Get your facts straight.
I mean, but against the
No, you really just
trash
triggered.
Giants?
No. Oh, he's a trash bag?
And then Jameis Winston just lost to the Giants. So what's that say about Jameis Winston?
That Jameis Winston has freaking the wide receiver 1 of the all hospital team.
Austin said he has 2 turnovers, 1 INT and 1 fumble. Yeah, I was correct. He has 2 turnovers.
Wow,
He only has 2 turnovers.
Austin is so smart.
Yeah,
And you know who isn't so smart?
Who?
Anybody from the Giants. Did you know? Here's a fun fact about the New York Football Giants. Their average IQ is a 60. You know why? Because they have players like Saquon Barkley carrying that team, and Saquon probably has a 20 IQ because he cannot read lanes. He's really not that good in coverage. His routes are trash. His hands are horrible.
Doesn't Tom Brady carry your team?
No.
That's why you guys are. That's why you won the Super Bowl last year.
A positive Philly, you can take CJ's scrotum out of your hand right now.
That's true. That's literally true.
Wait. Didn't you win the Super Bowl because of Tom Brady? That's because
No,
he came there. That's
we
why
won
you
the Super Bowl because we're good and you guys suck.
You gotta remember, 3 of Tom Brady's Super Bowls were won by his kicker.
You know what? Was it?
Tom Brady. You guys won because of Tom Brady. He came to your
Tom
team.
Brady is 0-2 against the New York Football Giants in a Super Bowl. Tom Brady
Hey.
couldn't complete a perfect season because of the New York Football Giants.
Guess what?
18-1.
Graham Gano. That's what. He sucks. He missed a field goal.
Yeah, 1 in 38 tries.
I mean, everybody misses the field goal. Like
I
can't
wouldn't
be
miss that
perfect.
field goal. If I
you
knew
can.
what's on the line. Have you guys
It's the one
seen me
game.
play Madden?
That's the Madden. Real life we're talking about.
Well, if that's the case, then Graham Gano hasn't missed a field goal yet.
Well, personally, honestly, who's the Eagles kicker? Because they're better.
I think it's.
Isn't it Jake Elliott?
I think so. It's
Wow,
still...
Jake Elliott's so good.
Hey, Philly.
Positive Philly is so
what's your
mad right
kicker?
now because I haven't ended the show yet.
Philly, what's your kicker? Tell us.
Sneaky asked me to stay on for a little bit later, so I'm gonna stay on until 10:30. If he doesn't pop in, I'm out at 10:30.
Oh God, I'm so scared.
I'm getting tired. Holy
What are you
shit.
scared of?
Because Big Papa's gonna get mad. I'm talking about his football team.
Hey
Oh,
CJ,
boy.
can I tell you something?
What?
I love you.
I love you too, man. I really miss this. You know.
Me too.
The bonding.
You know what I missed more?
Oh, God.
Watching the
Austin's
football
looking at
Giants
Jonathan.
lose every week.
Yeah, too bad that's over, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
it's still
Austin said
on.
if you
I'll
can
tell you
join-
what though, if we played Jameis Winston every game the rest of the season, we would win.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. You know what, Jameis? Next time you guys play, you guys are trash.
Oh.
Yo,
What's up?
Hey, Austin.
hi, the CJ.
Yeah, man. This is my return.
Welcome back.
My pleasure.
All right, so
Good day.
Jameis,
Good day, sir.
What are we at? Chick-fil-A
Jameis
now?
Winston only threw 1 touchdown last week. I mean, was he supposed to throw 4 touchdowns against the trash Giants? Against the shitty
Hey,
Giants?
Mike. How many touchdowns have you thrown?
This is live entertainment. I was
How many
dying
touchdowns?
in the chat.
How many touchdowns have you thrown in the NFL?
217.
So any
No.
children watching my show, this is why you say no to drugs.
Wait, Ant.
I think Mike was high.
Ant,
Yeah.
is Jameis Winston better than Daniel Jones?
No.
No.
That's debatable.
Wow, that's what a stupid take. Number one. Number
I don't
two.
know,
How
that's
many
debatable.
touchdowns have you thrown in the NFL?
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, probably less than Kadarius Toney has wins, right?
Which tournament?
No, I've thrown like 38 touchdowns in the NFL.
38. Well, I hate to say it, but Jameis Winston has thrown more.
I haven't thrown as much as.
Well, that's
I
because
think
he's a better
Jameis Winston
quarterback
has
than
thrown
me.
more picks and touchdowns.
I haven't
No.
thrown as much interceptions as James Winston.
The only thing Jameis Winston throws is his shoulder. He throws that out all the time.
You know what? You know what Barkley throws?
Oh, God.
Nothing.
not only does he, hey, and by the way, Barkley, he's literally so overrated. Like, dude, he's overrated, and here's why. Because first off, his legs aren't even that impressive. Like, you think about it, for somebody who's so hyped out around his legs, dude, what are they even used for?
Well, that's like
something called running.
Leonard Foreskin. Foreskin. I mean Fournette. He's got chicken legs.
He's got chicken legs. Wait, but who has more wins?
Oh my god, wins,
dude. And Julius Randle's overrated.
Who?
Julius Randle.
I don't care about them.
He's not overrated.
Yes, he is, bro.
What's your NBA team, CJ?
He's a freaking Laker.
I'm a
penis
Laker
rider.
fan. What? You know me better than this.
I know he's a Mavericks fan.
Is he really?
Yeah, I can't hate on it because I kind of like Dallas.
You know what?
I
don't
like Luka.
Everybody in this chat, everybody in this room has made me hate the New York Football Giants.
Wait, so me now?
I didn't ask.
That's right, because Dirk Nowitzki couldn't win a championship without Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd is trash. Jason Kidd is literally bald. You know who else is bald? You know who else is bald, Ant?
Leonard Fournette.
You in 4 years.
Never. Listen, you're talking to Big Blue Ant, not we balding.
Oh, wow. I don't talk to them, but
see that? That's a thick head of hair, bro. That ain't balding nothing.
Leonard Fournette
you'll be there
has
soon,
bald
man.
hair.
Ant, you look nice without your hat. Can you take it off for me?
No, that's gay, dude. You just went somewhere I don't want to go, bro.
Oh my god. What did I walk into? Ant?
Oh boy.
Apparently
Okay,
the rainbow
guys.
room.
We didn't need to.
We're waiting for Sneakus Peekus.
I don't even know if he's.
Someone message him.
I'll do it right now.
Hey, Ant.
Yeah.
CJ, ask me a question.
Ask you a question? Wait, hold up. Ant, I literally called you, and you didn't answer.
When?
Like, whenever, I think it was last Saturday.
Really?
What's so funny about that? What the heck?
Like that was so long ago.
That's literally not that long ago. That was like 4 days ago.
Well, yeah, then you mention it now. That was the funny part.
Ant, why did you not answer my phone calls 4 days ago?
When did you call me?
I called you when I got my trophy.
Would you call me through Instagram?
Yes, because I don't have your number because you think I'm a freaking scammer or something. Hey guys, you guys want to hear a funny story? I literally asked Ant for his number, and you know what he did?
You said fuck you.
He looked me straight in the camera with a dead face, and then he just proceeded to get on his phone.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh, you know why I didn't answer?
Are you talking about positive feedback?
Because I was hammered.
Oh.
Wait, you were
Ant.
hammered Saturday?
Yes.
Ant was getting hammered. Got him.
Oh my god.
Got him.
You know why? Because he's a
By your
Giants
girlfriend.
fan. I'm like, Ant. Oh, Ant. My girlfriend is dead.
Why do you think that is? Because she got hammered by the Big Blue Ant.
Oh my gosh. This guy's a menace.
He's a menace to society.
Mike, do your thing.
21.
No.
So I just got word that there's a sneaky G-man here.
Oh really?
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Y'all need to shut the hell up. What are you talking about?
You know those people that they pass out when they meet somebody. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah, people start crying.
Yeah.
CJ does that.
I remember watching like the old Michael Jackson videos of him when he was like singing like Black and White. And you see people screaming and crying and fainting and
Yeah. I've done that before.
Okay.
Well, the children, the children under 12 were screaming and crying for different reasons, but yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what that means.
You know.
Oh shoot! What's up, champ? I didn't see you there. What's up?
Yeah, I know. This is my return, man. I mean,
Ah,
I tried to make it publicized, but I was blocked from doing all things. Positive Philly has banned my account.
What?
Because I exposed him. I am Negative Philly.
Oh,
Hey,
are you?
not getting any sound, guys?
No, I'm just.
Can't hear us?
Down!
Can you hear me?
I can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Oh,
CJ,
What's up?
you were supposed to come on my show last night and show your championship trophy.
He showed it
I
here.
was sneaky lean.
Yes.
Okay. So what had happened was.
What happened was.
Okay, so sneaky. First off, I
Mm-hmm.
need to take a shower because I need to look good. You know what I mean?
I knew something smelled.
Yeah. And I was smelly. Okay. So
Okay.
and then after my shower, right? So whenever you get pruny fingers.
Right.
So I really don't like that, right? So now I was like, so am I gonna join Sneaky Show 100%, or am I gonna join half-ass, right? And I was like, no, Sneaky deserves my full undivided attention, and I wasn't gonna play around with my pruny fingers.
Oh my god.
So that's why I showed a little glimpse of it, and then guess what? You'll have the full view
Of the trophy, right?
Oh. Oh God.
The trophy, the CJ, just the trophy.
He's been like this all night.
I got a little worried when he said.
No, be worried. Be worried.
He was
Get a
like,
little weird.
he said first he was like, I was smelly. I'm gonna take a shower, and don't worry, Sneaky. You're gonna get the full view. Oh no, the trophy. The trophy.
I was thinking of
Your Honor. I said the trophy. Shit.
He's gonna show you all 2 inches.
Right? Wait. What's that reporter's name that does Catch a Predator? What's his name?
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
What's it? Yeah.
Why do you guys know that?
Dude, I'm an avid watcher of To Catch a Predator.
I was gonna say, why do you guys know his name? You know,
That show's a famous show.
oh my god, that is hilarious.
If I caught a predator, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now.
Why, you would be hanging out with the predator?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'd be decapitating the predator.
I'll tell you right now. I wish a mother would. If I answered the door and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get cupcakes." Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
I brought you cupcakes with
Free
rope
EDP
and
reference.
ball gag.
Hey, anybody and everybody likes cupcakes, but I'm saying you come to my door asking about cupcakes.
I like 2 things more than cupcakes. I like Cordell Patterson over cupcakes, and I like not Saquon Barkley. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh my god.
Ezekiel Elliott is so good.
I do want to change the subject for one quick second because that Ezekiel Elliott. Anyway, Town of Kiss. And does anybody have a Gen 4 iPad?
They have gens.
How do I reset an iPad?
You have to the settings.
You have to do a hard reset.
How do I do that? I don't have the home button. I don't have the home button. And I tried pushing the power button and the volume button up. Nothing. Hold on.
Well, on the iPad to turn. All right, so to give it a hard reset, I believe for Gen 4, you hold the power button down,
right,
and then when it comes back on, continue to hold it down, and then it'll shut off again. I think that's how you hard reset that.
Okay, all right, I'll try that.
Are you trying to like reset it in terms of like wipe everything? or just
No, just
like
reset
do a
because
manual or like a forced shutdown?
yeah, because like it's not responding.
Oh,
You should check
okay.
for updates, maybe.
You might be
Dude.
outdated with the software.
What you got to do is, so this thing happened to my phone literally like almost, it used to happen a lot when I used to bring my phone in the shower. So what you do is you go up on your volume, down on your volume, and then hold the power button.
Okay.
And then it should like shut off and then turn back on, and then it should work.
Okay. I'm holding it. I'm doing it right now.
Tell me, did it turn off?
No, it's still doing this right here. Like the
What's it say? Let me see it.
well, it just says enter the passcode. That's all it says. Yeah, no, nothing.
Try to go to the home. Oh, I mean, type in the
Can't
password.
you enter the passcode or?
It won't allow me. It won't let me, see? Yeah, it won't even let me do that.
So just turn it off and turn it back on.
It won't
It won't let you even turn it off?
No. So no, watch, hold on. So hold the button down. Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. All right, so I'm gonna do that. So I do the first top two. Right, now check this out. No, nothing.
Yeah, so you got, I mean, maybe try it again, but yeah, it's up on the volume, down on the volume, and then hold the power button until it restarts.
Okay.
But if you do it while it's on the charger, it won't work. If you do it while it's off the charger, then it will work.
Okay. I'll try. Well. All right, we'll see.
And hi, Townicus.
What's up? I can't even tell who else in here. Who are we doing?
I'm here.
Oh, I know you're here, sir. I can hear you from a mile away.
Come on.
What? So I was on the phone and forgot that I was backstage. What did that look like, Ant, when you were?
It was just gray.
I walked
It was gray.
back and turned the lights on, and the next thing I know, I was like, on. I was like, what?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I don't have as many followers as Sneaky does. I don't get
Guess
loaded
what?
up like
that. So how's everybody doing?
Hey, man. I've been great,
Good.
man.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I've been good. Sorry about your traumatic
really
experiences with DJ Top 10 these days.
For real.
Say what? What? I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear.
Daniel Jones sucks. That's what he said. NFC East on top. I mean, wait, we're the South.
I technically did not say that.
Thank you, saying.
I meant the South.
Nah, you said NFC. Sorry.
No take back.
I didn't say that. Someone else was talking about that. They were putting words in my mouth.
If there's any kids watching, just say no to drugs.
Until you're old enough to deal with it appropriately.
Hey, town, we got to represent. This is CJ speaking.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I was trying to call you out earlier, but I don't. Did you change your name to the return?
Yeah, that's me. Because it's my return.
Oh, okay.
I had to make it look
you
cool.
do that, it makes it confusing for the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to confuse Ant because sometimes I like messing with him. I also like messing with Sneaky. I'm a really playful guy. I'm 6'4", unemployed. My girlfriend left me like 2 weeks ago.
This took a turn. This took a turn. I'm like, wait, what?
But you know, it's
suicide
really
prevention.
good.
Can I help you?
Oh, where did Tonicus go?
He got Chris.
There we go.
I think he didn't want to hear my sob story.
Oh boy, that's funny.
You know what's really fun to do when you have nothing else to do? Call up 1-800-GAMBLER and bet that you'll never call him back again.
That's actually a good joke, yeah. Like that.
I tried.
Like I haven't had a joke like make me laugh like that, but that was a good joke. I bet on. Oh, do you have any more like that?
I might. Give me a minute. Kind of late. Getting
What I
tired.
miss?
Oh, tell your joke.
I don't know what's happening here. I just got ejected. It always happens that way when there's like more than 4 people on.
Yeah.
Is that on my end?
It might be. I don't know.
Probably.
It said to plug it up. Okay. It says to plug it up and try resetting it. Oh, I gotta plug it in. Oh, hold on.
That's what she said. I gotta take a shit.
I got the charger in my room. God dang it.
Make Nick
All
get
right.
I gotta drop a deuce.
Oh wait.
So positive Philly.
Anybody
why did you
wanna-
feel- Why did you feel you had to say I'm watching? Don't feel like coming on? Because guess what? You're not.
He said Devontae Smith's better than Tony.
No.
Devontae
he's
Smith
right.
isn't better than Devontae Smith.
That's not.
Devontae
That
Smith
doesn't make
isn't
sense.
better than Jalen Rager.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Devontae Smith is literally probably the best receiver in that freaking.
Deshaun Jackson is better than Devontae Smith.
Dude.
Boy.
Deshaun Jackson is washed and he's trash. I hate Deshaun Jackson now.
You know who I hate? Tom Brady.
You know who I hate? All of Giants Nation. Giants Nation, suck my balls.
You know who you gotta hate? You gotta hate the Buccaneers after Tom Brady leaves because he will be trash.
You know what, Mike?
They don't have to wait. They're already trash.
Dude, we just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and you're a bunch of dumpsters.
You know what's a dumpster?
What?
Wait, isn't Jason Garrett like your offensive coordinator, dude?
It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
How about
Your head coach is the mummy.
I just met Tom Brady at the landfill the other day.
Yeah, I mean,
holy shit, this is a process.
Isn't your coach trash? Isn't your coach your Buccaneers coach trash because Tom Brady's there? He's calling his own plays.
dude, don't make fun of my players. I really take that personally. Dude, I don't make fun of your players.
You just did. Come on.
Mike Evans goes to Chinese massage parlor for happy ending.
You know who goes to parlors?
Who?
Kadarius Toney, because he's too ugly to actually get a girlfriend.
I'm not going to argue with that. He is ugly. He's like
And guess what?
fugly.
Kenny Galladay is also
Why do you think he's ugly?
Because he's just
because,
fugly.
dude, like look at his facial structure.
I'm gonna be the first one to say this. I could care less how he looks, because you could be one ugly motherfucker and 6 points is 6 points.
Exactly.
You know what?
Preach that, Sneaky. Preach.
Tom Brady is really hot and he scores a lot of 6 points.
You know Tom Brady's gay? Have you ever seen his husband? Giselle?
Okay, you know Saquon's gay. He works out with Odell. I wonder what they're working out.
Oh my god.
Why do you think Tom Brady likes spending a lot of time up under the center?
Okay, why do you think
He's not just getting the ball, he's getting
Oh
the
my
balls.
god.
I don't understand. Oh, somebody wants to join my TikTok. What's up, man? What's up?
Is that OJ?
It's a real simple question. Right? So me and you, we're in the desert, right? Me and you alone, no one's there. We're like in the Sahara Desert, whatever, right?
Okay.
And then it's a desert. So there's like a super venomous snake. It's like a rattlesnake. So it comes up to me, bites me on my private part. It just bites me on my private part.
Yeah.
It's a snake, super venomous. But the thing is, you have two choices. One, you can either suck the venom out.
You're gonna die, dude. You are seriously gonna die.
Oh, hey, I'll tell your mama you love her.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna be because if that happened to me, I'd be like, "Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna die with pride. You go ahead and save yourself."
No, see, like personally,
we just met. I don't want to know what you would do for me, but I would tell you, tell my family I love them. And it's been real, dog. It's been real. You know, I mean, because hey, man, yeah.
You sure you're not on illegal?
wait, but like,
ain't no but like nothing.
No.
Ain't no.
But like, no.
Okay, I'm waiting. What?
Like me and you, like if this actually happened,
right? Yeah, I will tell your mom. I'll tell your mom. He went through no pain. It was no pain. He went quietly. That's what I would say. Because you know what? Your genitals will never come near my mouth, and your mouth will never come near my genitals. So we gonna keep this relationship classic. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna die.
There is no at least. There is no at least. I'll say. Okay. What is your name? Ark. Okay. Listen, Mama Ark. He went through no pain.
Hey, cuties.
He was talking about. He said how much he loves you. And you have sisters. You have sisters and brothers.
Tanakis, you're good.
No, okay. How you pop, right? You pop. You still got your pop. Okay. He loves you guys so much. I left his ass in the desert. I wouldn't do that. I would at least drag your body to your mom and dad.
Not with his pecker out.
But you will be fully clothed. Okay.
Well, like besides like my thing, because like it like been through the fabric. You know,
well, yeah, there'll be some blood exposed. You know, but nothing will be coming out. You know, it's all gonna be together and combined. You know, because like I said, we keeping it classy. You know what I mean? Because listen. When you see St. Peter, right?
Yeah, Chris, it is.
Tell him I said hi.
M for extremely mature.
Hey, cutie Chris.
Wait, hold on.
I love you.
I can't hear you now.
Nico Daddy.
I can't hear you all of a sudden.
Hello?
Okay, now I got you. Now I
Because
got
you're sucking out the venom.
Can you like at least find a way to save me?
Who are we?
Yeah, I can pray a little bit.
I will pray for you. I will put my hand on your head, meaning your head above, you know, and I'll be like, Lord Jesus, I raise him up with the Lord himself. I said we should raise him. Squirt the venom from his genitals because I'll be damned if I put my lips on there because I'm not going to do it, Lord Jesus. Help this young child, Lord Jesus. Help him. And then I'm going to be like, it's Lord's fault because he didn't bring, somebody with us that would be willing to do that because
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like I'm going to hell for listening.
I would pray over you.
See, like the thing is like,
It better be a good like. It better be a good like thing like because the respect is, you is healed. I will. You know what? I will make you believe that you're healed, although you are slowly dying. I'll be like, no, you good. You good. You be like spitting out like foam and venom. I'm like, no. It's just side effect from that Robitussin you took 15 minutes ago.
like the thing is like, for me, like respect goes both ways.
You know? Yeah, no. Nothing goes. Look, I'm not into sword fighting, so I mean, yeah. If it happens to me, it was meant to be. If it happened to you, it was meant to be.
Okay, well, how about if it bites on my nipple?
It was still meant to be. And even if it was on your finger, it's been real.
How about my toes?
Plain and simple, I'm not sucking anything on another man.
There is nothing that I will suck from another man. I don't know how blatant.
Oh my God.
There is nothing. You look.
Oh,
Somebody
man.
gotta go. Somebody gotta go. And you know what? And I just be like, I'll at your boy. You know, when you see Jesus, tell him,
Put in a good word.
yeah, good word for me if you could. Put in a good word. And trust me, you're right. It goes both ways. If it happened to me, I'd just be like,
I'm saying it, bro.
no, you ain't. 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 No.
Sounds like you have an admirer.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Because
My man's
listen,
trying to get that number.
because listen, I'm telling you right now. If I'm dying and you try me, and I don't mean it like any disrespectful way, but if you try to, we both gonna die. And I mean, you not,
Hope you watch this.
it'd be like, I'll be.
Someone better clip this.
I'm good.
Oh, it's recorded, dude. There's no.
No.
We are
No.
live.
If no, that's not.
Yeah, you think the wife is here?
You have a chance of living.
No. If I get bit and we're walking, I get bit by a rattlesnake on my genitals. It's been real, dog. It's been real. No, I don't need any help. I'm good.
One last question. Before,
Okay.
Before I leave, because one last question.
Okay.
I just got it's simple. How much can you bench press?
How much can I bench press?
Yeah.
Is this something like a snowboard or something?
How much can I? Oh man, well it's been a minute
Like 10.
since
So
I.
350.
No, I could probably do about.
400.
Probably do about 204, 205. It's been a minute.
Oh God, 204.
Yeah, I could probably do 204.
Just say 300 to impress him.
What the
I'm busy right now. Holy shit.
What the hell was
I'm
that?
crying over here.
Oh my
God.
Hey, that was good. It caught me off guard. I don't know if you understood the pause that I just had, right? Because I'm sitting here like, what?
This
the
guy a
fuck
comedian?
just happened? Like I'm sitting here like, what just? And then it like that was funny. That was funny.
Wait, I got a question for him.
Hold on. What's up?
I got a question for him.
Somebody got a question for
Ask
you.
him if we went camping and he woke up and his mouth was sore and his butthole was hurting, would he tell anybody?
I am not asking him that question.
Why not?
Because that's me asking him that question. No,
but it's for me.
I'm actually on
Tell
a
him to come on the
live-
show.
I'm actually on a live show right now, and I'm not asking him that question.
Tell him the host of the show has a question for you.
Okay. I'm gonna add you. Okay, yeah, I'll add you too. Hold on one second. So I'm gonna put my headphones near. So I'm gonna let him ask you. It ain't gonna come from me. Hold on. Check this out. And go ahead.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay. If we went camping and you woke up in the morning and your mouth and butthole were sore, would you tell anybody?
And CJ wants the link.
What'd he say?
CJ wants the link.
Would he tell anybody?
No, he said no.
Want to go camping? Ask him if he wants to go camping. He ain't telling nobody, so what am I got to worry about?
Wait. What did you say, Ant? What did you
He
say?
said he said he don't want to go. He wouldn't tell anybody.
Right.
So okay, does he want to go camping?
Okay, so
Tell this guy to come on the show.
you don't have to. He said, "Do you want to go camping?" And that was funny. That was funny. Oh man.
I'd like to see this guy on the show. It'd be funny.
Yeah, actually, if you go to Rated M Sports on YouTube,
It's actually Big Blue Ant.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Rated M is the
Type in-
Twitch.
Type in Big Blue Ant 72. It is we are on Rated M Sports with Big Blue Ant. He's on every Wednesday night. And it's all one word.
Big Blue Ant 72.
On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yep. Big Blue Ant, ANT 72.
Big Blue Ant
72. Oh, our live ended. Hopefully he
Did you follow him?
You need to promote your show.
Yeah,
too,
I did follow him.
He
Yeah,
needs to
he
get
can come on my show. Yeah.
He needs to come on your show too.
Yeah. I swear to God, nope.
Everybody's joining late.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Nope.
Is he
I'm
a
dying.
comedian? Is
Yeah,
that guy a
okay, I'm
comedian?
here, but I just need to do something real quick.
What's up?
Okay, yeah, I need to do something real quick, so I'll tell you in private chat that I can come back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that guy sounded like a comedian.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Yeah, he said that. I said, dude, you're gonna die.
Oh, I said it's been real. So I got Yankee Ryan. What's up, fam? How you feeling? I'm feeling good. But after last night, yeah, let me ask you, Ant, how do you feel about Cole now?
Yeah, he sells balls. That's
300
what
million? 300 million.
No. 324 million.
324 million.
30 million annual salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 million, and then if you do the math, it's $1 million per start.
Million per start. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
no, that's way over.
That's what happens when cheaters get caught.
Well, what do you mean? What?
He got caught with spider tack. Ever since they took it away from him, he hasn't been as good as he was.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It wasn't an illegal substance, but now you can't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
literally a heist on us, bro. He's robbing all of our money.
Yep, pretty much.
Let me see who I can add.
He's the
on here.
he's the Richard Nixon of the Yankees.
Wonder where that one guy went.
Kurtz, what are you talking about? Sneaky is so delusional. Even Giants fans are agreeing with you. What are they agreeing with you with?
Oh, yeah. What is it? What is it, Kurtz? How about you come on?
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
What's he talking about?
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But I want to hear it though.
Hey, Austin, did you play that game yet? I told you to download.
Yep.
You like it?
Who said?
Yeah.
Even Giant
who
fans
said I was
are
a
agreeing
game?
with me.
Who said I was
Yeah.
a game?
Fun, but it's
Who said I was a
tricky.
game with Sneaky?
What's the question?
Yeah. What's the question?
He said he's coming on.
He's coming on right now.
Okay, I'll wait.
Wait, Austin, how hard do you find the game though?
I stopped when I was fighting the boss or whoever it was.
Wait, hold on, Wolfenstein or the Origami?
No, origami or whatever it's called.
Oh, he said Daniel Jones was top 10. Yeah, according to the NFL, he is top 10. He's top 10 in passing right now.
Boom.
That's
And
fact.
you just said
That's
it clear
not
as
made
day.
up. It's not fake. It's the truth. Okay. Also what?
Let me hold on. Where can I?
Wait, Austin.
I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that for all the haters, you know what, Ant? This right here is exposing all the haters right now.
Yo, what up, Ant?
What's up, Kurtz?
Hey, all I gotta say is, Sneaky, if you honestly think that
Holy
Daniel Jones is a
shit.
top 10,
According to the NFL,
No,
he's
no,
top
no.
10 in passing.
no, passing. I agreed with that on Sneaky's show. If you watched the whole thing, but he
Okay.
was trying to say that Daniel Jones is a top 10 overall, and I brought up
No.
no.
You are
Sneaky,
misquoting me.
Sneaky,
You are misquoting me. Did I say that?
Can I
Did I say that?
I didn't. Okay. Can I? Can
No.
I not be
I want
interrupted?
you. No. See now you dug a hole. Now you dug a hole. I want you. No, stop. I want you to clip where I said He is top 10 in all of NFL.
Okay.
I want you to clip it and then send it to me.
Okay. And when
I did say, wait, no, hold on. I did say he's top 10. I did say that. I did say that.
And going off your logic about the whole passing.
Oh my God, logic.
Zeke is better than
logic. You know what? People bring up.
Even OJ agrees with me. Like no offense, but like sometimes Giants fans are really more delusional than Cowboy fans. I'm sorry.
But delusional? Explain delusional.
Because
hold on.
There were people agreeing with him that he was top 10 overall.
He's not even let me finish.
He's going to
He's going to continue to talk over me. Okay, Kurt. I'll tell you what. I'm going to sit back. and I'm going to let you have your time, and then let me know when I can talk on Ant's show. Let me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay. But going off his logic, Zeke is better than Barkley. That's all I had to say before he started screaming. That's all I had to say. So you can speak now, Mr. Sneaky.
Zeke right now, in my opinion, is better than Barkley.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, is it?
I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back on mute. You can talk.
It's my turn now? Thank you. Okay. So if what I love about sports debate is this: when no one has a legitimate argument after what I said, or they can prove me wrong, they want to throw comparison out there. Not one time did I compare Daniel Jones to any quarterback. Not one time did I compare Daniel Jones to any athlete, any other athlete. All I said was Daniel Jones is top 10. Now, why did I say that, Ant?
Because right now, in passing, Daniel Jones is number 8. That is top 10.
Thank you. No, he's number 7. He's number 7.
Right. No, you're right.
So I said, Kurtz, as of week 4 in the NFL, he is top 10. And it pains you so much, and you have no argument to prove me wrong. You, OJ, everybody has to throw out this word, because of your logic. No, it's not my logic. It's called stats. And the numbers don't lie. If I were to tell you today, and you answered, you admitted on the show. I said to you, is Jones top 10? Yes, in passing yards. Exactly. You proved exactly. There is, and I'm not talking about week 5. I'm not talking about week 6. I'm not talking about week 7. I'm talking about as of now today, October 6th, Daniel Jones, top 10 quarterback in passing yards. So therefore, I could say confidently, Daniel Jones is top 10.
Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that he's not 10.
I know.
Prove me wrong that he's not top 10 in passing yards, and there's no conversation.
Okay.
I have no reason to say that.
But Giant, as I said before, I brought up this amazing thing. Remember last year when Dak had all those yards and all those Giants fans were saying that it was garbage time and it didn't count? Remember that? Because I remember saying that a lot, that people were saying that he's doing garbage time.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
No, I'm just saying that. But
I know. But I'm saying
it's the same thing for Daniel Jones now. He's throwing garbage time.
No, but you're not saying that. That's last year. This is a new year.
I'm going off what the Giants fans were saying last year.
No, we're not talking about last year. We're talking about right now. Today,
Again, Kurtz, you have nothing to offer to the table to this debate. So you're reaching.
No one's reaching. We brought this up last time.
Yeah,
you're reaching about last year. We're talking about right now as we speak. Is Daniel Jones top 10? Yes. Garbage time or not, he's top 10 right now.
Yeah, passing yards. I didn't disagree with that.
Wait. And what do you mean by garbage? Explain to me garbage time. Because to me, garbage time means the game is already won. You're putting up useless stats. And the thing is, I don't even want to say useless stats because if you're still in the game, you're going to get stats. And it's the defensive job to stop you from getting stats. So I don't understand the logic of garbage time, because that did not come from me. When we're having a conversation, you and I, refer to what I have said in the past. Now, I have said the only reason why Dak got the yards he got was because they were playing from behind in all those games, which is fact. They were playing from behind.
I'm going to put the kibosh on that right now. If you play an NFL game and you play from minute 60 to minute 0, there's no such thing as trash time. You are getting stats. The stats do not end until the game ends. So if you're going to talk stats,
or when you're on the bench,
doesn't matter how they got them, doesn't matter when they got them. Saquon Barkley has a touchdown because he has it in overtime. Does it make it not a touchdown? No,
it's a touchdown. What the heck?
Period. End of story.
Doesn't agree with that.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I just said I didn't disagree with you. Yeah, I didn't disagree with you at all. I agreed the whole time. And Sneaky, I just looked back. Now, I don't want to quote you on this, but your first thing was Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now. You didn't say passing yards.
Because he is.
But Sneaky, when you tell someone Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now, like, doesn't that make you sound a little bit delusional? Because it's like me saying, oh, Zeke is a top 5 in the NFL right now. Like, I sound delusional, right? Or top 3, sorry.
However I say it and however you interpret it is not my problem. Because at the same time, I'm not lying. I am not lying. If in the NFL, passing yards, he's top 10. Now, did I say overall? No.
You said top 10
I did
right
not
now.
say overall.
You that was your first thing that you said was top 10 right now. You didn't say passing yards. You just said top 10 right now.
Because he is. Because he is.
In 4 games, he has 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
But Sneaky, it is your problem because you're not qualifying yourself the right way with
Thank
the
you.
arguments that you made. Like, he's 12th in QBR. So if you want to say self,
He lagged.
I'll tell you what. Taunicus does not have top 10 Wi-Fi. Let's just say that.
Overall.
I don't want to drag this on your show, Aaron.
Overall, Daniel Jones is not top 10 overall. He
Thank
is
you.
top 10 passing.
Which I never said
He is
that.
He's top 15 in QBR. I mean, listen, you know what I think about all those stats? Not a goddamn thing. All I care about is wins and losses. Right now, Daniel Jones is 1-3 with his team, and he's getting better as an individual player. That's all
I will say he improved. Even though I do not like the Giants, I will say he improved.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm gonna repeat over and over again. I am going to celebrate every damn success Daniel Jones has.
Absolutely.
Because the moment he fumbles a ball, or not even that, the moment he stubs his toe or sneezes or does something wrong, you guys are going to expose him. So
Dude, they do the same thing with
here,
Dak, Sneaky.
I'm not talking about that.
What?
I'm not talking about that.
That's the point that Stefan's trying to make, and I'm with him 110%. When we say, and I'm going to say we because both Sneaky and I say this, when we say Daniel Jones is this or Daniel Jones is that, instantly we get Cowboys fans. Well, Dak. We didn't compare anybody. We just said Daniel Jones. We're not downing your quarterback. We're not picking up your quarterback. We're not even mentioning your quarterback. But you guys, and this is what I say haters do. They come on and they pick apart things and they say things to compare. We're not comparing. We're just saying Daniel Jones is such and such, and that's it.
Yeah.
Why does there have to be a comparison? Because that's what you guys get a kick out of. You guys get a kick out of trying to make us feel a certain way because your quarterback may be superior to Daniel Jones. That's not what we're trying to get at. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying. And when Sneaky says, "Oh, you don't understand what it's like being a Giants fan," like Dak gets hated on probably the most out of any NFC quarterback.
Daniel Jones.
Look at the Bucs game. He threw 2 interceptions, and people were already calling him washed, even though the 2 interceptions weren't his fault.
So if against the Denver game, he had 1 fumble. 1 fumble because he doesn't know how to. I didn't say you did because I didn't say anything about Dak being see, and you're celebrating that right there.
Oh my God!
You're celebrating that right there. You're celebrating. You're happy that someone said Daniel Jones, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Bro,
Daniel Jones is top 10. Not only is he top 10 in passing yards, but I'm reading right now percentage of times intercepted with a minimum of 14 attempts. He's ranked number 4. Let's see what else.
Okay, how about the 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions?
He's ranked number 9, again top 10 yard gains per passing attempt, minimum of 14. He's ranked number 8.
No, he's not. He's ranked. Oh yeah, he is. That's true.
Thank you, Tonicus. Thank you.
True. Yeah, he's not. He's not.
I got this, but thank you though. Adjusted yards against
a lot of help with this.
against gains per attempts. He's ranked number 8. What else? Yards gain per pass completion. He's at number 8.
Sacks. He's rated 6.
Seventh. And yards gains per games played.
He's rated 15.
Let's see. He's rated 15. And then let's see.
Going off every stat now?
In sacks?
How does that make sense?
How is a sack his fault?
Probably just.
Yeah, how is the sack his fault?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand that.
Maybe because I don't know. O-line.
Okay, net yards per passing attempt. He's number 8. Adjusted net yards per passing attempt. He's number 9. What else we got here? Comeback led by quarterback. He's ranked number 8.
Are we reading off every stat?
Game-winning drive. He's ranked number 10. So suck it.
Game-ending drive.
Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback, and I listed off the stats, and I'm happy to stand on that soapbox.
So I'm gonna say this.
Thank you.
I digress.
I have to disagree. I mean, Daniel Jones is not a top 10. I'm gonna say between 14 and 20, but he's not near that.
Okay, I mean, but what are you basing that on?
Thank you. Why are you arguing with your own Giants fans?
Kurtz, this is grown folks people talking. Be quiet. So, what are you basing that on? I'm just curious, Mike.
Just his play, just how he's playing right now.
So like I said this to, and I don't mean to jump your shit. Okay, I'll be honest.
It's all right.
So no, it's not all right. I just want to let you know I still got love for you, no matter what.
Yeah, sorry.
So you're basing this off of eye test, which is fair. But the eye test is so subjective. I'm looking at numbers. That's all I'm doing. Now, if I was going to say the eye test, I would say he's showing improvement. And why would I say that? He does not have the same amount of interceptions that he did last year this time. He does not have the same amount of fumbles he had this time last year. So, yes, as of week 4, he is showing improvement. Now, if we're going off the numbers,
yeah, of course, we can all agree. He's improving on his turnovers.
I've already said what I need to say.
Yeah, but he's improving on his turnovers, but it's just I have to see more games of him. I mean, I love his improvement. He's doing more passing the ball right now instead of rushing all the time.
And I don't think OJ will come on because it's kind of. I'm sorry, Mike. I just wanted to throw in there that I don't think OJ will come on because it's.
He's doing better in passing the ball.
OJ is a Daniel Jones hater anyway.
Just overall, I can't say. I mean, he's not even close to like top 10. I can't say that right now.
I think he's top 20 at least.
Top 20.
By the end of the year, I think he'll break into top 15.
I said 15 and 20. I said between 14 and 20, but I can't say he's top 10. I mean, he's not even close to like.
Let me tell you guys something.
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as he gets wins, I don't care how many yards he throws. I don't care how many touchdowns he throws. If he gets wins, that's what matters. Yeah. Because stats don't win Super Bowls. Stats don't get you in the playoffs. Okay,
touchdowns. Stats don't get you rings. You're right. Stats do not get you rings.
Basing off Daniel Jones' top 10. Okay.
Okay. See, Kurt, you gotta let me finish my thought before you interrupt because that's not a good tactic when debating someone. Because how are you going to rebuttal my argument if you don't let me finish my argument? Now, what I'm saying is, you're right. It don't win rings. However, Ant, you and I both know how much hatred Daniel Jones got. I mean, before the draft, after the season, preseason, all that, right? People wanted him off the team. Giants fans, non-Giants fans, they wanted to get rid of him. So
I wanted to get rid of him week 1. I'm not going to lie.
And what position I was in? Where was I at?
You still were on board.
So I am going to celebrate every success he has.
And rightfully
every
so.
single success. So, it is what, and you're right. I'm with you. I agree 100%.
Somebody said to me Monday, actually even Sunday, I believe, you're going to celebrate like you won the Super Bowl because they won one game. You know what my answer to that is? Yep, I sure am. I absolutely am.
Happy too. I was happy last year.
Because celebrating like winning a Super Bowl and celebrating because they won a Super Bowl are two totally different things.
Yeah.
And every time the Giants get a win, whether Daniel Jones is the quarterback, whether Colt McCoy is the quarterback, whether Mike Glenn is the quarterback, if they get a win, I'm celebrating like it's a Super Bowl. Yes, I am.
And because of the hatred, and not only Daniel Jones, but Eli Manning. Good God, what the hell did Eli do to people? So
he won two Super Bowls. That's what he did. He won 2 Super Bowls because you know what everybody says? Well, that's all he did. Well, in this league, guys, that's all you have to do. And I'll tell you right now,
matters.
Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Super, quarterback extraordinaire, has 1 Super Bowl ring. Right now, Pat Mahomes has 1 Super Bowl ring. Okay. Dak Prescott has no Super Bowl rings. Tony Romo has no Super Bowl rings.
Dad's caught the
ball.
ball.
Go back to Troy Aikman. Okay, he's got a few. You know what I mean? Like people hate the fact that Eli Manning, who I believe, not sneaky, but I believe is not an elite, was never an elite quarterback, but he was a good one. Okay, and that's fine. But when people compare Eli to a Trent Dilfer, now you're stretching.
I mean,
you're stretching.
I'll say this: he had a Hall of Fame career, but he wasn't a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback. I think we can agree on that.
Well, if you have a Hall of Fame career, you
That's like an oxymoron. I think that's what that's called.
Well, it was like a quote I saw.
Listen, Eli's biggest thing is, even if you take out the Super Bowls, which I will agree is what's going to get him in the Hall of Fame, that puts him over the top.
Agreed.
Even if you take them away, Eli's numbers are still up there with the quarterbacks that belong in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he did play from 2004 to 2019. That's fairly long.
I think consistency and durability would still get him in the Hall of Fame.
He was not consistent.
Even if what I'm saying consistently, again, let me finish my thought, Kurtz, is the fact that he continued to play day in and day out without injury until McAdoo took him out. So I think I don't like, and no disrespect to you, brother, but you can't take the Super Bowls away. You can't.
No. I'm not taking them away. I'm just saying if you took them away.
That's fair. And another thing too about Eli, since we're talking about Eli, I hate the fact when people say he's only getting in because he's a Manning. He's only getting in because his brother was it. That is the most
stupidest thing I ever heard.
Thank you,
Disrespectful.
Absolutely is.
That's coming from a Cowboys fan. That is coming because Eli Manning.
Whoa, what do you
was
mean
the
from a Cowboys fan?
Dash is a Cowboys fan.
See,
I thought a Cowboys fan said that. I was
a Cowboys fan did say that.
I'm talking about saying he's only getting because of his Manning thing. Not because...
No, I'm saying Dash said it was disrespectful.
Never mind, just finish.
Thank you. So I mean, Eli Manning was an MVP 2 times. Eli Manning, and I don't care what you say about the defense. You know, the defense was phenomenal. They had an awesome scheme. They helped them win the game. But you can only give one MVP out, and it was Eli Manning.
Oh, not to mention, again, everybody overlooks the fact that in both those Super Bowls where the defense was elite, and I will say that the defense was elite.
Agreed.
The defense scored a combined 2 points. So all those other points.
Both Super Bowls, 2 points.
Right. So Eli has a lot to do with those points that were scored. And now I'm going to hear a lot of people say, which is true as well, that, well, the defense held a high-scoring offense to such and such points. Right. But you got to remember, Eli has to put more points on the board than that high-scoring offense that the defense is holding. So that's why I say when you look up wins and losses, it's a team sport. The quarterback doesn't win the game by himself, just like the defense doesn't win the game by himself. So when people want to sit here and go, well, you had an elite defense and they were super great. Well, the defense didn't score the points that won the game. They helped stop the other team from scoring the points, which, by the way, is what you have to do when you play football, period. So if your team is doing both what they're supposed to do on both sides of the ball, that's why you win Super Bowls. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, probably gonna get in, even though I probably disagree with it, but it's not my choice.
What do you mean?
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but yeah, he won those 2 rings, and that's probably why he's gonna get in.
But why? All right, let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Maybe
go
no
ahead.
one's asked you this. Why do you think he isn't Hall of Fame?
I mean, come on. You have to be like, I'm not saying you have to be consistent in your last years, but in his last couple of years, like the last 5 years, he was not good. And you can agree with that.
No, and that's fine. I can definitely agree with that.
Well,
but
he
if
didn't
you
provide
take
the
any
weapons.
quarterback, almost any quarterback, when they're at the tail end of their career, they weren't great.
I mean, Tom Brady.
Well, Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. One out of how? Yeah, he's not even retired.
And not to mention,
he's kind of in the tail end of his career. though.
Not
He
to
was just-
forget, they put an elite team around him.
Yeah, I mean, he built that team. Not fully built it, but he was the one that recruited. You know what I mean? Like Antonio Brown, Gronk. You remember?
With Kurtz, with you saying about Eli, I think you said 5 years. It wasn't good. I'm just gonna go off the pass percentage completion. Pass percentage completion is not a good number, but I think it's pretty great. 2019, 61.9.
That was his last year, right? Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, last 2019. 2018, 66.0 percentage of pass completion percentage. 2017, 61.3. 2016, 2003, and then to 2015, 2016 was 2000. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now.
No, you're good.
63.
Hey, yeah, Dash, take your time, man. Take your time. We ain't going
Does it
nowhere.
say that he led anything in the NFL? Because I don't think he ever
Yeah,
led
he
it.
did. You know what? He led in the NFL.
Interceptions?
He led his team to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Not one. Not one.
Like leading, like
Not
passing,
one.
rushing, all that.
2.
But
How-
he did
why
lead
would
the
he
league. He
lead
did
passing?
lead the league in interceptions, I believe.
Why does a quarterback have to lead in rushing?
No, rushing yards for QBR. QB rushing yards.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but QBR doesn't win Super Bowls.
But his pass
I'm not saying that,
his
I'm just
pass
saying.
completion percentage
Can't go
was
off the
actually
Super
pretty
Bowls, you know?
great.
It's like Yankees fans over here,
What about Yankees fans?
always bringing up their rings.
Just like Cowboys fans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, but Yankees fans
No.
are worse, and you can't even lie.
I would
They're
rather
way
say
worse.
that it's either Tom Brady fans showing off their rings or the Patriots fans
Well,
showing
not
off
for
their
nothing.
rings.
Since 90, what was the Cowboys' last Super Bowl?
96.
In 1996,
Well,
but
since
1995
96, hold on.
yeah.
Since 96, the New York Yankees have won 6
One ring.
World Series.
Oh no, my bad. In the last 20 years, they only won 1 ring.
Okay. So
that's one more
wait.
than the Cowboys.
I'm a
Okay,
Giants
so
fan.
let me.
Happy,
Yeah.
buddy.
You
Three.
better watch.
One,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
3.
Pause.
But you still have more, though. I mean,
So, Kurtz. Okay, Kurtz. By your logic,
Yeah, go ahead.
Troy Aikman should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Well, because since '95, after his last Super Bowl, his TDs went from 16 a year to 12. He had the 1 year with 19. Then 98, he had 12. Then 99, he had 17. And his last year, he had 7.
The 90s
And
was
not only
run
that,
heavy.
and
He also
not-
played through cancer and a back
not o-
injury.
Not
But
only
people forget that.
so okay, so you're making excuses for Troy
That's not an
Aikman.
excuse. He had cancer. He was playing with cancer. What do you mean?
But no, what I'm saying is, I'm just going off of your
Wait.
logic.
What is it?
That's
What
all
does
I'm
it
saying.
have? What does him playing have to do with cancer? If he's playing, he's
Yeah, I
playing.
know
Cancer
that.
or
But
not.
yeah, and he was in a scheme where it was mostly run heavy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not necessarily. You're wrong. I'm going to say
How
you're wrong
is that
because,
wrong?
because I'm looking at the completion percentage.
TD
95, he
Go
was
ahead.
at 65%. 96, he was at 63.7%. 97, he was at 56. 98 and 99 and 2000, he was at 59. .4 or 59.5. So Troy Aikman was on a decline as well. But
Did
he's
I
a Hall
not
of
say
Famer.
most quarterbacks are on a decline at the end of their career? Did I not say that? I said that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't. I was so busy after you said because after those Super Bowls,
Sneaky,
Eli
I'm
didn't
looking
do
at right
anything.
now. 20 touchdowns was actually pretty average for quarterbacks back then because the 90s was usually run heavy. If you don't remember, but it's whatever. The 90s was more run heavy. At least for the Dallas scheme, it was.
Wait.
Sneaky, 20 touchdowns, and he still made the Pro Bowl with 20 touchdowns. I mean, come on, Sneaky. That was average
When
back
he
then.
threw
If you
20
only threw 20
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
When did he throw? Wait. When did he throw touchdowns?
You just said he threw 20 touchdowns in one
How many
season.
Pro Bowls did Aikman make?
6.
6, yeah.
And -3 from the Super Bowl because you can't make the Pro Bowl if you in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, you
That's
can.
just-
That time in the 90s, you could
You
because
could?
I saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
oh,
I
dang,
was
he played
there.
in both. I mean, that's probably
was
why he's
there.
one of the most winningest quarterbacks in history. He is Sneaky. Gotta
He's
accept
what?
it. One of the most winningest quarterbacks in history.
I'll accept it if you accept Daniel Jones being a top 10 quarterback.
In passing yards, I will agree. I have no problem. I literally agree with you on that. I don't know why you're bringing this
But
up
what
now.
about the other? What about the other stats? What about the other
And
stats? I brought up?
what's his other stats? The stats and like the sacks thing? Like what stats are we talking about?
The other stats that I brought up.
You read off like
I don't
20
remember all
stats. I
of them.
couldn't really read.
Guys, we got
Exactly,
8 more minutes
therefore-
and I gotta go to bed because I'm way past.
Oh,
my
okay.
time.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What's up?
Not you, Sneaky.
What's up?
Okay.
What's your prediction on the Cowboys versus Giants game? Like, honest opinion, no bias. I didn't want to ask Sneaky this because he's probably gonna be a little biased. So,
I can't give you a final because I can't predict. But, I
but
will
like
tell you
going
this,
off paper, like
it's
how
gonna,
they played.
it's gonna be a close game because I think both defenses are suspect, and I think both offenses. Again, if the Giants come out like they did last week, I think both offenses will score.
I think it's gonna be because it's the divisional game. I mean, usually they don't. It goes like back and forth.
Right.
But I'm pretty confident in my team this year, and I think Dallas defense to get a little better. Not like majority better, but like decent now. I think they're an average defense. I'll probably say my score prediction because I mean they've been averaging like 30 points a game. I'll say like 30 to like 27. We win by a field goal or something.
It's possible. It's absolutely possible.
That's actually respectable.
I mean, I didn't want to make it too delusional.
I'm
was
gonna say I
gonna
wouldn't be
41-20.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I
if
don't.
the
I don't
Cowboys
think
win.
that's delusional at all.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And
Well,
I
you
think-
guys, it's a must-win for you guys, I think, because your
every game's a must-win for us right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if we lose the game, I won't be too mad because we usually get you guys usually win the earlier games, and we'll win like from like the later on weeks. So I mean, if we lose, we'll be 3-2, and we got a pretty easy schedule coming up after this. So I think we'll be good.
We got a tough schedule coming up.
Yeah, don't you guys play? No, let's
Yeah,
see
we
Eagles.
got- we
Eagles
got a
and
long
and
streak,
Giants
yeah.
have like tough schedules right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Washington though.
After the Giants game, we have to go against the Patriots, then the Vikings, Broncos, Falcons, Chiefs, Raiders, Saints.
The Saints aren't
Washington.
good this year. I'm not really scared of the Saints anymore. The only team, Green Bay, I think we're gonna lose that game. But I think it's
No,
gonna be close.
we're not going against Green Bay.
Oh, who'd you say?
I said Patriots, Vikings,
Oh, yeah.
Broncos, Falcons, Chiefs, Raiders, Saints, Washington,
Chiefs
Giants,
is
Washington.
I don't know, because the Chiefs they almost lost to the Eagles, but I don't know. That could be just
Yes, I'm going to the game.
I mean, once it gets close to that game, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, the Chiefs are totally going to be winning, or the Cowboys are totally going to be winning.
yeah. If our
Like, it
defense can
goes-
keep stepping up and stuff, I honestly
Yeah.
think we have a good chance.
And,
I mean,
the
Trayvon
Raiders,
Diggs, man, beast.
the Raiders game, I really feel like that's going to be a close game now because before the season started, I'm like,
I don't know.
Before the season started, I said like, yeah, the Cowboys are totally going to be winning, but how the Raiders are doing.
But the Raiders haven't played anybody though. They almost lost to a third string Jacob Brissett,
oh yeah.
and Jacob Brissett had like 300 yards that game. It's crazy.
So, is anybody coming out of this group to Dallas Fort Worth
I don't know
to
because
partake in the rib eating contest and or the?
Oh wait, also, yeah, can you
Copper
or
Penny?
Sneaky, can you admit that Trayvon Diggs is a top 15 corner? Going
can't
off
say that
stats.
right now.
I haven't seen him play. I'll be honest.
I mean, he has the most interceptions. He has more interceptions than like 28 teams in the NFL right now. Just about one player.
I will reserve my opinion.
But
Which
right
that's
now in
exactly what it
interceptions,
is.
he's top 5 in interceptions right now. Can you admit that? I mean, stats.
Why would
He's actually the number
I want
one.
to see him
Actually,
play.
sorry.
Well, let me see.
Yeah, he has most interceptions by any corner, so he's technically the number one right now.
Say he's top 15 though.
But top 15, like I think honestly he'll break into top 10 this year. But if I don't know, because he usually sucks against Terry, and I mean I think he'll lock down. What's his name?
Yeah,
Golladay.
no, not 8.
I see Trayvon going off this next game.
Besides the interception, is he doing good like in coverage and stuff like that?
Coverage, I mean, they usually, I don't know, sometimes we'll have him at zone and he'll get blown out and people will think, oh, yeah, okay, he just sucks. But when he's going man-to-man, he's locked up people. He's locked up Devontae Smith, even though he's a rookie. I mean, he just won the Heisman. I mean, that's pretty credible, I think. And DJ Moore had like 50 yards and a touchdown, but I don't really count that touchdown because he was more in zone coverage. But hey, it still counts.
I mean, let's see what he does against the Giants. I mean,
and then he locked down Mike Evans for 10 yards.
Daniel Jones' real test. I mean,
So this game is going to be a true tell. I'm really curious on who he's going to cover.
He's probably going to lock down Golladay. I mean, who else do you guys have? Slayton, Butterfingers.
Well, when you mean Butterfingers, you mean Ingram.
Still questionable.
I mean, let's be honest. You mean Ingram.
Well, he'll either guard Slayton or Golladay, but I probably see him locking Golladay.
So who's guarding Kadarius Toney?
I think Brown. What's his name? Not Antonio Brown. It's like Brown something. I don't know what his name is. He's like a nobody, but he has like an interception. So Trayvon Diggs is only our only good corner.
Then you got to worry about John Ross and Sterling Shepard as well.
Hey,
and then Rudolph underneath.
Yeah, if they play, like Shepard and Slayton.
Oh, I can't wait for the damn game.
Yeah, there's.
I cannot wait.
So yeah, where is it?
I'm glad. I hate to say it. I'm glad Gano missed that field goal. So hopefully he'll get back on track.
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah, he made the other. I think the second one.
Yeah, he made all of them after that.
Yeah, it's Anthony Brown that you were talking about.
Anthony Brown.
Yeah, Anthony Brown. So yeah, Trevon Diggs is probably gonna cover Kenny Golladay or whatever the other player you named.
Kadarius or we'll see though. I mean,
I forgot which one, but then yeah, and
I
don't know who's starting. I need to check who's starting.
Oh, Jets fan number 10. Let's see. Bradbury should have 4 picks right now.
I mean, Bradbury, he can get cooked. I mean, always he gets beat against he got beat by Terry McLaurin.
You know, I'll say this: we need to play a perfect game. Every opportunity we get to make a play, we got to make that play. If there's an interception that hit our hands, we got to catch it. If there's a sack or a tackle that got to be made, we got to make that play. We got to play a perfect game. I mean, honestly, we got to play a perfect game. We can't let opportunities slip out of our hands. No pun intended.
It's just, I'm worried about Dory Jackson and James Bradbury because they don't do good against those good receivers. I mean, kind of worried.
Hey guys, I got 1 minute left. I'm gonna shut it down because I got to get to bed. I'm actually up an hour and a half later because a good friend of mine asked me to stay on a little later.
Well, and you know what? I got to confess, I actually forgot because I'm on TikTok live right now after the show. And but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me on, Ant.
Absolutely.
Kurtz, I know we go back and forth, but I got nothing but love for you. Real talk. Mike, always got love for you. Dash, you know how I feel about you, brother.
Yes.
Thank you, Ant. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys, man. You guys made it a fun show and made it go by. Made 3.5 hours go by pretty quickly.
Facts.
So, with that, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate you. And Sneaky, is the little man still playing football Thursday nights?
Yep, tomorrow night. We're away.
Okay.
We're away. So
You guys going against?
tomorrow we're playing against Louisville.
Oh yeah, you guys are probably gonna win.
I hope so. Yeah.
What position does he play again?
Defensive tackle.
Nice.
He's a beast. Oh, he's a beast.
Didn't you say that he played like wide receiver or something?
No, not Nick. No, he
Oh,
wanted
okay.
he wanted to play tight end, but he loves defense.
Okay.
He loves defense.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Sneaky, I'm sure I'll talk to you probably tomorrow sometime.
Yep, 8
let's
o'clock
go
in the morning,
Cowboys
my
out.
time.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Love yous all.
Yeah, peace
Have a
out.
good night. I'll talk to you. Kurtz, man, be good, bro. I'll
Yeah,
talk to you
got you.
soon.
Wait, are you
All right,
gonna stream the Cowboys versus Giants? Oh no, never mind.
I
Yeah,
can't stream it on anything. Yeah, because I get in trouble for it. I got in trouble for doing it twice.
The live coverage.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Kurtz, I'll talk to you, bro.
Right.
Dash, man, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to
And
you
by the
soon,
way,
man.
Sneaky, I just looked at Louisville's record. Never mind, it's 5-0. You guys are 2-3. Yeah, you guys are gonna lose now.
Wait, well that's varsity. Nick is freshman.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah, well, let me check on freshman. What the frick? It shows 0-0 wins.
Yeah, they don't show freshman or varsity, probably not. Freshman.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
Yeah.
All right, Dash,
Oh, no,
man,
what-
thanks for coming on, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a good night.
Later,
Later.
Dash.
Mike, I will talk to you soon, brother.
Okay.
I'll see
Later,
you on
Mike.
Instagram.
I'll see you. Have a good night.
All right, later, bro. And then there was one,
I appreciate you.
the sneakiest of the sneaky.
Hey, it's in the name, baby.
That's right. And I'm still not sucking that venom out.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm like,
Nope.
if it gets one of us, it's meant to be. All right.
Right, exactly.
Tell Mama Boss I love her. You know, and I'll do this.
Exactly.
I'll do the same.
Exactly.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. I'll talk to you. Hey guys, it's been a fun show. I didn't expect to be on for 3.5 hours. 3 hours, I was probably pushing it, but 3.5, no. But again, we had so much fun with you guys. I appreciate Sneaky coming on. I appreciate everybody coming on. Chris, it was nice to see you in the chat. Austin, Kurtz, CJ making a comeback on my show tonight. Just everybody, Townicus. I know OJ's busy, and again, I got nothing but love for OJ, even though he is a Daniel Jones and Giants hater. There's no way around it. He can say all the nice things he wants about us, but the fact that like the minute you say Giants, Daniel Jones' name comes out of his mouth and it's nothing good, that right there, that's the epitome of a hater. And it's fine because there's players and teams I hate on. I'll openly admit it, but I'll admit it. That's the difference. All right, guys, have a blessed night, man. I'll see you guys all next Wednesday. More than likely, I'll see you Tuesday night on Sneaky's show. I do believe it'll be Sneaky's 100. Am I right on that? Yeah, I am. Sneaky's 100th show. Wow. It's big, guys. That's big. So anybody going out to check out Sneaky in Dallas this week, big promotions, big event, check him out. Great guy, awesome person. I love him like a brother, and I wouldn't be talking like this if I didn't. So just check him out, guys. I'm sure he's got everything up on his Instagram, on his TikTok, on his YouTube. You can find it everywhere. Twitch. He's probably got a plane out there with skywriting doing it right now for all we know. But again, love the Sneaky. You know, if it wasn't for Sneaky, I probably wouldn't be doing my own show. I would probably still be doing lives on Facebook and pissing a lot of people off, which I enjoy probably just as much. Because everybody knows me, knows that I don't care. Fuck your feelings. That's what it is. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Ain't this the hardest you ever heard? this the hardest you ever heard.